Hello. What's up, Aaron? Let's close my monitor. I don't know. Wala tang nanonood eh. Nagsawa na sila sa BTS. BTS is live, okay. BTS is live. Now talking about Moto Z. Lenovo Phab 2 Pro project. Tango. O plus Venti. Ano pa isa? Samsung Galaxy On7, etc. Okay, I tweet na. Yeah, Aaron, ewan ko. I mean, it's exactly 10 o'clock. Ano yung pang-edit ko? Ano ka dun, ano? Do you want... Wait lang. Post na ako. Bakit? Magvi-video editing ka rin? Ka na mag-video editing, di uso yun. Walang kwenta yun. It's no kwenta. Nobody watches videos. Anong gagawin ko? Post. YouTube, http://youtube.com/the-tech-not-last/live. Ugh. Okay. What? Hello? Kokak Editor. It's Kokak Editor Pro. That's the name of the video editing software. Kokak Editor Pro. Kep. What's up, Yuki PH? Hey, are you a new viewer or a new name or something? Welcome to the show. We're still winding up with the show, so we're just getting ready. Saturday ngayon, di ba? It's what? It is freaking Saturday. Come on, guys. It's BTS time. Maaga ba? Masyado ba tayo maaga? Did we just play games or something? Kompleto naman announcements ko and stuffs, di ba? Ayan, baka makita mo na si Kokak Editor Pro. Kokak Editor Pro. The best video editors. Ang dami kong icons eh. Go, maghanap ka na. Hanapin mo! Find the Kokak Editor! Ngayon ko lang narinig yung music na to. It's the first time I hear this music. Here's our topics for today. Wonderfulness. Desu. Ba't hindi bumababa yung sound dun ako? Ayun, sumaba na. Hello, microphone. Okay, bumababa siya. Nakita mo na eh. Kanina, ang tagal nun ha. It's very long. What's up, Norms? I'm very tired today, but also very happy. Very productive day today. And also, I will be... Sa lunes ako magiging super... Ano ba to? Ba't ang dami nag-a-add sa akin? Sino to sumalang sa hindi? What the? He's a colored man. A colored man. Colored kid. I will be bankrupt very, very soon. Kamusta ko yung sa LTE ha? Sana di mag-lag. Ayan, pinapanood nyo ngayon. Hopefully nga, hindi mag-lag. Come on, guys. Okay, ito. I'll show you my desktop. Oh, go! Go! Kokak Editor Pro! I choose you! Kokak Editor Pro! Come on! Find it! Ano ba pwede kong ano dito? So, what is this? 4.5 gigs. I can show you... I don't know if I can show you a video editing scene right now kasi syempre I'm rendering the live stream right now. So I don't know how fast kung magko-kokak editor ako right now, I don't know how fast or how laggy the stream will be. I kind of want to try, but I don't want mamaya sumabog yung PC ko, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin natin kung sumabog yung PC ko habang render ako sa live on the show while streaming. Do you want to do the Kokak challenge? We're gonna call it the Kokak challenge. Kokak Editor Pro challenge. Okay? Should we do the Kokak Editor Pro challenge? Or maglaro na lang tayo ng Pokemon? Yeah, rest in peace, Christina Grimmie. I don't watch The Voice, but anybody who died because of stalker fanboy bullshits, then rest in peace. Nakapag-trade kayo for P9? Wala akong P9. I don't need no P9. Maganda yung, she sings very well. Si Christina, ano. So, do you guys want to do the Kokak Editor Pro challenge? Sasabog kaya yung PC ko? Let's see. We have 26% CPU usage. Ang Open Broadcaster software is using about let's say maximum of 20% si Open Broadcaster software. Do you guys want to do a Kokak maikli lang. We can do a Kokak challenge. Maikli lang. Here's one minute. All right, let's do the Kokak Editor Pro challenge. All right. I have a feeling sasabog yung computer ko eh. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Kokak Editor Pro challenge. Okay. All right. Here we go. So let's put in a 1 minute, 1 minute 6 seconds. 1 minute 6 seconds 1080p full HD 1080p. We're not gonna do 4K right now. I can do 4K, but in the interest of our time and maybe my computer's sake, we're gonna do a 1 minute 8 seconds 1080p video. Okay? We're just gonna drop it into our Kokak Editor Pro. Alright, we're gonna drop it into our Kokak Editor Pro and render straight. No editing, okay? Just drop it onto the timeline and render right now. This is the rendering rendering part of the system. So we're gonna pick MPEG 4 1920 by 1080. Amal Dev, thanks for the subscribe. Alright, here we go. 1920 by 1080, 30 FPS, 16 Mbps, alright? 16 Mbps, 1080p, 1 minute, 8 seconds video. Pressing the render button, 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck yeah! Check out that Kokak challenge, man. That Kokak Editor Pro challenge. 27 seconds. 27 seconds to render a 1 minute, 8 second full HD. Bermore, hey, what's up, Bermore Tech Zone? Nandito, woo, idol. What's up? Pahingin naman ng graphics card, boss. Bermore, he knows what's up, dude. What's up, Romar Paharin? That's 27 seconds for a 1 minute, 8 seconds 1080p video. You're not gonna get that from Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro is gonna take 4 minutes minimum. I don't want to show you, but just in case hindi kayo nag-edit ng videos on your own, you have to know that 27 seconds are actually rendering 1080p faster than the actual speed of the video itself is unheard of. Totally unheard of. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Here you go. We're gonna do it on Vegas Pro. This is Vegas Pro. We're gonna drop the same 1080p 1 minute 8 second video here. 1 minute 6 seconds pala, I'm sorry. There you go. This is Vegas Pro. Alex back at it again. Dude, this runs on a laptop really well. Okay, so we have the 1 minute 6 seconds 1080p, alright? We're gonna render it on Vegas Pro. Here we go, here's the rendering thing. I'm gonna use 1080p plus CUDA. Alright, 1080p plus CUDA. And then we're gonna drop it onto the desktop now, untitled.mp4. Sometimes the CUDA rendering crashes, so I usually use 1080p lang, Internet HD. This is what? Ano to? This is average 12 Mbps, maximum 24. So this is lower Mbps than the what you call this? The Kokak Editor Pro. All right, so we're gonna press render right now. Boom. Approximate time left 2 minutes 30 seconds and increasing. We're gonna do. Nahihirapan yung aking OBS right now. Nagrereklamo si OBS, sabi niya kinakain niyo yung PC bandwidth ko. Wait lang. I'm gonna click the. There we go. It's down to 2 minutes 50 seconds, right? We are literally almost 10 times faster. Kasi, well, not 27 seconds times 10 is 4 minutes, but this one is 2 minutes. 2 minutes so far and almost 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 3 minutes and 20 seconds ang total render time ni ano. From what I can see right now, Vegas Pro's total render time for 1080p with CUDA, with my graphics card, is 3 minutes 20 seconds versus 27 seconds on Kokak Editor Pro. Bakit walang lumabas sa Google Kokak Editor Pro? Because it's Kokak. Of course it can do 60 FPS. Of course it can. Ang tagal! Ano ba to? Come on, dude! Alright, we're crossing the 2 minute mark now. 157, 158, 159, 2 minutes. Pag abot ng 2 minutes and 12 seconds, we're literally twice the render time of the actual video. 2 minutes and 10, 2 minutes 11, 2 minutes 12. That's 2 times the render time, and natitira is almost 1 minute and 10 seconds, so it's 3 times the render time. Kokak ang ano dito eh. The best ang Kokak dito eh. Kokak is the keyword of of our show eh. Kokak. Everybody go Kokak. We love the Kokaks. So that's how fast Kokak Editor Pro. Kokak Editor Pro. Everybody go Kokak in the chat. I'm surprised my PC is not exploding right now. Nagreklamo yung OBS ko. Sabi niya high CPU usage. Let's check my CPU usage right now. 78, 79%, 81% on Vegas Pro. It's maximizing my CPU. 100% CPU right now. We are destroying my CPU right now. I'm surprised hindi pa rin tayo naglalag sa. I'm sure naglalag na ba tayo sa stream, hindi pa? Hopefully not. Tapos na tayo, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. That's literally 3 times the render time of the actual video. The video was 1 minute and 6 seconds. So, ang 3 times niya is 3 minutes, 18 seconds. You have to render times 3 on Vegas Pro. But on Kokak Editor Pro, 27 seconds, times, divided by 3? Divided by 3? Yung render time sa Kokak Editor Pro. That's how good Kokak Editor Pro is. Yeah, ilabas nyo na yung mga Mac nyo. Tingnan natin. Labanan natin yung mga Mac. We're gonna fight the Macs. We're gonna see which one is faster. Final Cut Pro, whatever, 10, whatever, or Kokak Editor Pro. We'll see kung sino manalo. Nahiya ako nandiyan si Sir Burmore. Guys, punta tayo sa Burmore Zone. Yan. So, para sa mga gustong bumili ng mga PC parts sa mostly North Luzon ito di ba? Yan, sabi niya, North Luzon leading high-end computer online store. Hindi ko alam kung taga Maynila ka, kung pwede kang bumili sa Burmore, but I'm sure you can. And yan, yung nakita niyo yung nagko-comment kanina, si Burmore Tech Zone. Ano yan? May YouTube channel din yan. So, ito yung website nila, Burmore Zone. Magaganda yung mga components sila, magaganda yung prices, saka may mga sales sila ngayon. So, pasok kayo dyan. Kung taga North Luzon kayo, or actually kahit hindi kayo taga North Luzon, just check their website every now and then. They have good prices. And then, meron siyang YouTube channel. So, puntahan natin si Burmore Zone. Burmore. Yan. Yan. So, ito si Burmore Zone. Ayos lang yan, Sir Burmore. Basta may discount ako. Ito yung YouTube channel ni Burmore Tech Zone. Ayan, nakita nyo, may mga review siya ng mga super bagong PC components, sa mga gustong bumili ng bagong PC components. Yan. Oh. We are in the presence of PC Master Race person. So ayan, si Burmore. Hindi ko alam ko, sir, pangalan mo ba? Ikaw ba si Burmore? Basta yan siya, yan yung mukha niya talaga. Lahat ng mga videos ata siya yung siya yung nandyan. So yan yung mga reviews niya, mga 1080, mga case, ganyan. Gusto ko makita yung what do you call this? Yung local brand techwear. Gusto kong bumili ng bagong techwear. Kaya lang wala pa akong ilalagay sa loob ng techwear. So sub kayo dyan kay Kuya Burmore. 80 minutes of Final Cut Pro X? 1 minute na 1080p? 80 minutes? Ano yan? Core 2 Duo? Walang masama sa Core 2 Duo, bro. Pero mabagal. Bakit 80 minutes? Grabe ka naman. Wag naman. Maganda to Anong case to? What is this? Oo, nawala. Anong case to? Play. Pogi nito PC components yan. Ano nila? Ay, 950. Core i5 11.6. Bit Phoenix. Ano bang mura dito? Ano ba pwedeng pagtripan dito? 980. Yan. 26,950. 980 Ti, 33750. Ayan, pakyawin nyo na. Norms, ano ba name ng Coca editor bro ni Kuya Alex? Silvertone Premier. Ah, yung ano, yung case na yun? Kaya ko nga yan. Silvertone Primera 1. Primera 1. Silverstone? Ito, Primera 1. Ito tayo maklik. Yun. Oh! May fans na agad, may intake na. Wow, pogi. Oh, may ano siya, may fan ano siya. Wow. Oh, daming USB. Oh, astig, pogi, pogi. Kala mo naman na ang tawag dito? Sana kung meron akong bubuing bagong PC, no? Pucha, para siyang ano? Para siyang, ano to? Para siyang gawa ng Valve. Yung robot ng Valve. Alright. Ngayon na natin. Ayan yung website, guys. Punta kayo sa website ni Burmore. And then subscribe din kayo kay sa kanyang YouTube channel, si Burmore. Vibrator, meron ba? Anong vibrator? Ay, di ba, Norms, taga Baguio ka? Baka pwede ka dito bumili kay Burmore. Na, kasali ba Baguio? Yun sa area. Alright. Ano bang pinag-uusapan sa ating Facebook? May nagla-like sa page ko, magaling. Magaling! 6,300 kesa CM Master Case. Wala pa nag-unbox. Wala akong pera ko eh. cheap lang yung case ko. Nakita niyo yung case ko? Ano ako ang tag dito? Nasaan yung mouse ko? Ito. Rare occasion na ano na naman tayo. Live moving cam. Ayan. Yung moving cam natin. This is NZXT S340 na walang ilaw yung loob kaya hindi mo makikita masyado, but yan yung aking PC at sa NZXT S340. Mura lang yung case ko, sir. Hindi, medyo mababa budget natin. Reregaluhan ko si kuya niyan basta may kapalit isang bagong laptop. Wow! Sinong kuya? Ako pahingi. Bigyan kita ng papel, nakasulat laptop. Hindi, mura na laptop ngayon technically. Pwede kang bumili ng mga Windows 10. Windows 10. Nahiya tuloy ako. Wala. Yan, meron ng hopefully may back. Pa-sponsor ka kaya. May ASRock ako, boss. Yung reviews ko ng motherboard galing din kay ASRock eh. So, ang next kong meron din ka siguro nito. Next na review. So, B150M Pro 4. Ang mahirap lang reviewin dito kasi hindi siya pang gaming. So, basic business ano lang talaga siya. Motherboard. So parang, most likely yung mga manonood ng review ko, gusto pa rin siya gamitin for gaming most likely. Kailangan ko ng kung seryoso ako ang reviewin to, kaya lang hindi naman ako wala naman ako panggastos para seryoso reviewin to. Dapat bumili tayo ng yung micro case ba to? Ano tawag doon? Basta yung maliliit na case para dito kasi pang maliit na case to eh. But most likely, ikakabit ko siya dun sa S340 natin to test the motherboard. And then yun ang next review natin. This is the B150M Pro 4. It's not for gaming, pero you can definitely still use it for gaming kung it's a micro. Mini ATX ang tawag doon? Basta yung maliit. Ang bobo ko wala akong alam. Ito na lang basahin natin. M-ATX. Matax. Alright? It's small M ATX. Yan. Oh, may natutunan ako ngayon. Basta I keep mixing the micro and the mini ATX. Basta usually if you have a one of these cases na pretty generic, halos lahat ng cases, lahat ng motherboards kaya mo, unless na lang it's extended ATX or something like that. Sir Alex, ano ulit variant ng i7 gamit mo? I have the non-overclocked i7 6700. Gusto kong bumili ng 6700K. malungkot yung case ko. walang overclocking. Andito yung kahon. Hanapin ko yung kahon. Medyo malayo lang. So medyo, excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Ito yung ating teka lang, yung headphones ko natanggal. Mainit sa kwarto ngayon, so baka pag nakita nyo pinawisan ako, pasensya na. Pinatay ko yung aircon para hindi maingay. Here we go. It's Core i7. Yeah, I have the Z170 Gaming K4. Gusto ko talaga mag-upgrade into unlocked. I wanna... Ang lungkot ng case ng walang overclocking. Core i7 6700 non-K. The non-K, pag hindi nakasulat, nakita nyo dito, pag hindi nakasulat unlocked, or sa ilalim ata yung nakasulat na yan. Pag hindi unlocked, this is just the non-overclocking CPU. This is at 3.4... No, this is what? What's the speed on this thing? Two gigahertz. Hindi ko alam. If I remember correctly, it's like 3.2 gigahertz that goes up to 3.8. I think. Basta mabilis naman siya actually, sobrang malakas. This kind of CPU is more than enough. This is even more than too much for gamers. You don't need i7 for gaming. You only need i5 and then just overclock the i5, you're fine. But if you want video rendering and stuff like that, kailangan mo ng i7 for the 4 cores and then dual multi-threading. This one. Okay? Nagutom ako spaghetti. Bakit spaghetti? Ano meron? Okay naman CPU. Oo nga. Hindi, okay naman. I know okay naman yung CPU ko. But the ano ba? Hindi naman the nerd in me, but it's like may kotse ka, right? And then yung kotse mo, it's very very fast, but yun na lang siya. And then merong option to make your car yung kotse sarado. Ang pangit ng analogy. Yung kotse mo sarado, hindi mo pwedeng buksan yung makina. Pero pwede mong maneho. Yung kotse mo pwede mo maneho, and then yun na yun. Okay na yun, bahala ka na sa buhay mo. But the Core i7 unlocked, mabilis na yung kotse mo, and then pwede mong buksan yung hood para kabitan mo ng kung anong gusto mo. Gusto ko ng bagong turbo, whatever. So yun yung unlocked. I guess I'm just yung kind of tinkerer person in me. And I want to see if I gain more rendering performance. Kasi right now, mabilis yung rendering niya. But if this is like 3.2 gigahertz up to 3.8, 3.6. Let's find out. i7 6700. No, not K. Come on. Nag-auto-complete siya. K lang. K. No K. No K. Up to 4 gigahertz. So at boost, it only reaches 4 gigahertz. The unlocked version of this is 4 gigahertz at base. So, ang pinakamabilis nito, kasing bilis lang ng pinakamabagal nung unlocked. Hindi naman ganun kalaki yung difference. Sa totoo lang, it's like most likely maximum 10% performance or 5% performance. But if you think about it, I can get 4 gigahertz and then go up to 4.5. Most likely, I'll just do 4.5, 4.4. Hindi ako magaling mag-overclock. I'm not the best at overclock. I'm very bad at overclocking. So, ano problema mo, Bench? Why no one loves you? Ano problema? Ba iniwan mo yung 6700K mo? Yes, so definitely if you're a gamer, you want to use the 6500. No, not 6500. Just the i5 na lang. Because you don't need the processing performance for gaming masyado. Ano pinag-uusapan natin? PSU yung challenge ko sa i7 6700K. Bakit anong PSU mo? Bili kang bago. Bili ka kay Burmore. Bili kang bagong play. PlayStation unit PSU. Ay, nako. Ang problema ko lang, paano ko ibebenta tong i7 6700 ko? May bumibili ba ng processors na used? Sobrang konti lang Sobrang konti lang nang bumibili ng processors used. Sir Burmore, mura lang. Linaw na stream, thank you bro. Alam mo na kung bakit. Marlon Mariano, what's up? Kakatune mo pa lang. Yes, welcome to the show. We're just nagkukwentuhan lang tayo, so at pinapawisan ako ng sobra kasi pinatay ko yung aircon para hindi kayo maingayan sa aircon ko. Hindi ako naka-fiber, sir. Naka-LTE ito, LTE. Si Kyle Onate, yung nagchat-chat din ngayon, yung nag-message, pinentahan niya ako ng kanyang, ang tawag natin? Pirated. hindi. Binentahan niya ako ng hack na router. Hack na router, tapos lahat ng internet libre. Huwag kayong maingay. Joke. Tipid PC may bumibili. Check natin. Kasi usually nakikita ko dito mga brand new. Wait. Ito, PC Master Services, brand new yan. Ito baka second hand to. Hindi, first hand to. Louis 108 1475. We ship anywhere. So tindahan yan eh. So walang second hand. Kunwari na lang kunwari mag-post ako first hand. i7 6700 first hand. I am legitimate online store. Gagawa ko ng fake na resibo, piprint ko lang sa tapos Kokak Computers. Yan. Yun yung company natin. Kokak Computers. Hi, welcome. You're the first customer of Kokak Computers, and this is our extremely brand new, never been opened, never been used Core i7 6700. Guaranteed working. Okay? Nakakonek ako sa PLDT Ultera ng kapitbahay namin. Wow, Tag Life. Tag Life. Whew. Yan, so mga bagong viewers, check out Burmore Tech Zone. So sa mga hari ng PC sales sa North Luzon at sa mundo. So ano pag-usapan natin? Do you wanna start the show? Parang nahihiya ako bigla. Nahihiya ako bigla kayo sa bossing Bermore. Sino nga ba yung... Ay, hindi, akala ko si... Oy, rest in peace kay ano? Ano pangalan niya? Christine... Open for testing. Oh my God, saan may... Oh no! Ano yung nasunugan? Junjun? Nasunugan si Junjun sa Pampanga. Okay, kailangan i-close ko na si Facebook kasi hindi na tayo alis. Ito ang importante. With 1 year. Ay, may warranty pa ako. May warranty ako niyan ng i7 ko, ha. Pwede kong i-provide yung resibo ko. So, at least kahit pa paano pwede ko i-provide yung warranty niya. I mean, 2 months pa lang naman yung i7 ko eh. So, it still has 10 months of warranty with my receipt. So, hindi man masama, di ba? Marlon Mariano, ako nga smart bro, only surf lang LTE. Bili kayo kay Kyle Onate. Sabihin niyo pahingi ng hack na internet kahit wala talaga siyang hack na internet. DJ ang datingan. Wala lang yan. Headphones lang yan. Fake. Tawag dito. May warranty pa ako. So kahit ibenta ko second hand, I guess pwede ko at least garantisado siya na under yun. At garantisado siya na up to 10 more months of his use. Gagana yun. Right? And pwede niya ipa-warranty. So at least may security doon. Kailangan ko lang maghanap ng buyer. So I'm gonna sell it for 13,000 for 1,000 pesos per month of use. Parang gano'n. Cellphone kasi. Bad trip ako yung PlayStation controller ko, palpak. Wala lang, out of topic. Bumili akong PlayStation controller nung May 20th sa Data Blitz. Tapos yung left button, ayaw mag-register paminsan-minsan. So like 50%, pag pinipindot mo yung left button, hindi nagle-left. So kaya lang 7 days return lang siya. 7 days return. So pinawarranty ko na lang kasi 7 days replacement. So kung Mayo ko pa siya nalaman na sira yung yung left button, re-replace agad nila ng controller. Kaya lang hindi ko na testing agad eh. Hacker yan si Kyle Onate. Gusto niyo ng unlimited porn? Si Kyle bahala sa inyo. Nahihiya ako mag-start ng show. Alright. Welcome to the Big Time Show, mga kuya, mga ate, mga lolo, mga kuya. Gusto niyo ba pag-usapan yung mga topics natin? I mean, parang wala namang gusto ata nitong topics na to eh. Wala naman nanonood ng show eh. We have some... Ano yung pinaka... Okay. Rami Ramo. Thanks for being Mr. John Cena. Rami Ramo, thanks for the subscribe. Ang tawag dito? Ako pinaka-interested ako sa Moto Z. Not because yung modular technology niya, but actually I just like a new Motorola phone. Kasi, I'm not saying kailangan ko na ng upgrade, but, if I want to see what new Motorola stuffs come out. And yun na nga, Moto Z is the one that came out. It's gonna be available September. So, ang topics natin for today, yan, medyo naging seryoso na ako. Ang topics natin for today, for our big time show, is a lot of, syempre, phones. This show is about... What's up, Nep? What's up, Onichan? Onichan? Kukuha ka ng cocaine? Oh, may Coke Zero sa baba, nakuhawa ko. Kaya lang wala ng yelo. May interesting new product, si Samsung. And this is the first in the world, or first in the Philippines, magkakaroon ng Samsung phone only available in Lazada. Online only. That's crazy. That's like, ano ba? It's like a car you can only buy online. I don't know, whatever, something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but Samsung of all brands, the like one of the biggest brands in the world for phones, is launching a hindi man low budget, low priced online only phone for 9,000 pesos. And actually I want to see this. We'll be able to actually, get our stupid ugly fat hands on it this coming week. So we will try to attend their event, si Lazada. But for now, we'll talk about the specs of the Galaxy On7. That's the name of the phone, Galaxy On7. And then there's a bunch other phones, the Lenovo Phab 2 Pro, which was announced also. What is up, Robert Liban? Gusto na? Ang init. Gusto ko mag-aircon. We have, medyo hyperactive ako ngayon eh. Excited ako eh, kasi actually sa Monday, meron akong upgrade complete, hopefully. I cross my fingers. I'm gonna get an upgrade complete. It's not a graphics card. I wish it was a graphics card, but it's not a PC related item. It will be for our video coverage, so hopefully, crispy na tayo. Crispy. Okay. Yung mga budget phone ng Samsung parang nanggagago. 8GB lang. Diyos ko, yun na nga. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin si On7. Meron na naman silang memory, hindi naman memory issues, it's fine, but it's also not fine when it comes to having, this guy has 1.5 gigabytes of memory. That's, sa Samsung lang talaga ang gumagawa ng telepono na may 0.5 gigabytes. And ang weird lang. Parang 0.5 gigabytes? Why? Ba't di na lang 2 gigs? Hindi pa rin nagbabago talaga si Samsung kahit yung feature phone days naglalabas sila ng napakaraming models ng telepono. Well, I mean, you can also see na marami naman silang, you can say na Samsung is also doing some things, right? Because as you can see, nananalo sila sa smartphone race or whatever you call it. Masaya na ako sa budget phone of the year, ang Excite Prime. Topic ba yun? Hindi luma na yun, okay. There was a rumored cloud phone phones pero hindi ko na silali sa topic kasi ang gulo. Hindi ko mahanap yung information about the cloud phone stuff. So, parang nawalan ako ng gana. Hindi ko na sinabla sa topic. Diba? I'm lazy. May bago kaya Sony? Yes, may bago si Sony. Supposedly may event sila this week. Hindi naman ako invited eh. So, supposedly I think the Xperia's X Performance or XA will be launched by Sony Philippines this week. Supposedly, kasi sinabi sa akin ng isang vlogger na merong event si Sony this coming week for the new phone. But wala akong invite, so I don't know. Maybe there is a chance kasi na nagpalit kasi si Sony ng kanilang public relations or PR people. So, pag nagpalit ng PR people, usually the old, bloggers and media that they contact is usually nag-iiba din. So, we don't know. 4K videos plus LTE connection. Yes, yun yung ito yung checklist natin eh. Checklist natin for 4K, right? Una-una, nagpa-hack tayo ng internet kay Kyle Onate. Kyle Onyate. How do you pronounce it? Onate, Onyate. Okay. Nagpa-hack tayo ng internet. Wala na tayong problema sa internet because si Kyle, nilibre niya tayo ng internet forever. Joke lang. basta may internet tayo galing kay Kyle. Tapos, nag-upgrade tayo ng PC 2 months ago. Ngayon, meron na tayong i7 to render videos. Tapos, meron na tayong Kodak Editor Pro na pagkabilis-bilis mag-render ng 4K. Sony insert kuya. Anong insert? Pastos! Sony insert kuya Alex. Onyate, sabi ko na eh. Nahihirapan lang ako sabihin eh. Pero mas mabilis kasi onate eh. Onate. Pero onyate, sige, onyate. Onyate. Tag dito. Sony, insert Kuya Alex. That's what she said. I will insert Kuya... Tama na. Ano sinasabi ko? Diyos ko, nakalimutan ko tuloy. Okay, so meron na tayong mabilis na internet to upload 4K. Meron na tayong decent computer to edit and render 4K. Meron na tayong Kochak Editor Pro to render 4K faster. Ang kulang na lang natin is the crispy cam. The crispy camera, Kochak camera thing. And let's all cross our fingers na walang mangyari, hindi lumindol, hindi sumabog yung ano ba? Ano ba pwedeng sumabog? Sumabog ang underground nuclear bunker ni Pinoy, okay? Supposedly, I don't know. Alam ko na kung ano bago upgrade ni Sir Alex. Hindi, analog camera. Diyos ko, ano ba? Digital camera. Syempre, digital camera. Kompleto na Kochak show. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna do BTS in 4K, but we're gonna do our unboxings and videos in 4K. Hopefully, let's cross. Hindi pa lahat. Hindi pa tayo. Mahirap maging, walang forever or something. Gamit din ni Sir Bermore LTE ng smart. Guys, I can't say anything because we don't know. It's possible. I'm gonna say something. Okay, it's possible that in the future, Globe might provide my internet for live streaming products or any of our live streaming things, or even our videos. Syempre, our videos. I don't know yet. I mean, I probably shouldn't say anything, but wala lang. Sabi ni Globe, they'll try to see what they can do for me. When it comes to giving me internet connection, parang X-deal. We'll put a Globe logo somewhere dyan. Sa ating, may space pa tayo sa baba eh. So, nandyan yung Globe. Pwede tayo maglagay ng space. Si Sir Bermore, hingi tayo ng sponsorship kay Sir Bermore. Isang 1080 lang. Kahit fountain fruits. Tawag dito, ano bang usapan? Wala nag-hack ng NBA League Pass dyan para libre live. Anong mas importante sa inyo? Ang NBA Finals is like super important. There's also, kung gamer kayo, the Manila Majors happening right now in Mall of Asia Arena. Hi you guys, what's up? Icy Hot, straight from Houston. Yan mo na yan, nakikinood yan, bench. Maawa kayo kay Kuya Alex, baka mahimatayan habang nag-livestream. Sige Kuya, open. Hindi. Masyadong maingay yung aircon actually. I don't know if it's gonna be Globe Fiber Bulalo, but ano lang, it's one of those things na I don't really need a lot of things to function. But if you offer me something that I pay for and then say, okay, we just want to X deal with you, then you don't have to pay for this X and Y, and the service is good enough, then papayag ako dyan. I'm okay with that. Kung sponsor tayo ng Meralco, better. Obviously, hindi tayo sa sponsor rin ng Meralco. Ano mong pakialam nila sa atin? Nagsusubok ako mag-install ng Fiverr. What's up, Mark Arandang? What do I call this? If the masyadong forwarding, basta let's say I'll wait another few months if wala pa rin tayong solution for better internet connectivity sa akin. I might try Converge ICT fiber. But right now, so far, look at our stream. This is all because hinak ni Kyle on natin yung internet natin. Completely free, forever, unlimited, forever, because of Kyle on Yate. Kaya kung gusto niyo ng unlimited internet forever, joke lang po. hindi unlimited to. Hindi rin to hacked. Yung router is open line though. Alright, dumadami nang nanonood. Wow! Kala ko wala na manonood ng show eh. Iyak na ako eh. Welcome to the show. Do you want to talk about tech for another hour or so? Wow, that rhymes. Because I am Alex, and this is the Big Time Show. The weekly Wonderfulness 1080p Full HD podcast na hindi number 1 tech show sa Pilipinas. Let's pause the music. Woo! Alright, let's start the show. Let's go. Ulitin natin yung aking soundboard. What is up, guys? Alex here from TechnoClass.com. You're watching the Big Time Show! It is Saturday, June the 11th, 2016. Welcome to the show, and happy Independence Day. That's right. On June 12th, I don't know what year. Let's research. Let's use the power of the internet. Philippine Independence. So, ang BTS hindi lang tungkol sa tech. Meron pang educations. Meron pang historicals, edumacationations, okay? Independence Day. Let's use our computer to tell us about the Independence Day, okay?
Independence Day, Filipino. Ira-ng Kasrinlan. Also known as Ira-ng Kalayan, or Day of Freedom, is an annual national holiday in the Philippines observed on June 12th, commemorating the Philippine Declaration of Independence from Spain on June 12, 1898. Since 1962, it has been the country's national day.
We have been independent since 1898. 2016 minus 1898. We have been independent from Spain a total of 118 years starting tomorrow. So, viva la France? I don't know, whatever. So, happy Independence Day to everybody. We are all Filipinos. Thank you for everybody. Mas may longest running pa daw na podcast. Tama na yan, okay magulo. Master B, what's up? Sorry po Kuya Alex sa insert Sony thing. Okay, no problem yan. Magma-Monday na Kuya Alex, help me. Ako lang pinakamaliit sa room namin. Ano yan? That sounds like a personal problem. But Master B pala pamangkin ko. Bugbugin mo nga yan. Bugbugin mo yan. Joke lang. Huwag mong bugbugin si Master B, baka hindi naman manood. Tatapusin na ng Warriors ang series sa Lunes. Yung MyPhone Digital TV wala pa sa market. What's up, Breathcrafter? Pinalalabas ng mga nga nila tonight yung General Luna as part of the Independence. Oy, saan si General Luna? Saan mapapanood? Although hindi ko mapapanood, we have to do the BTS. So welcome to the show. Today's let's bring back the music. Bring back the music. Ba't hindi bumabalik? Ayun, there we go. Walang Philippine plug. Ay, hindi, my phone. Tomorrow is my phone day because Philippine map. Joke lang. Ano nga sasabihin ko? Meron akong my phone DTV dito eh. Wala pa rin sa tindahan. Wala pa rin. Yeah, tomorrow on Monday dapat pasokan na ata for most students. Ano ba yan? Kung ano pinag-uusapan natin. May MyPhone ako dito, hindi ko pa na-unbox, but we have the MyPhone DTV. 2 MyPhone DTV phones here. Inaantay ko yung ating 4K video camera eh. So, cross fingers. Monday, guys. Monday. My MCPE 015.0. MyPhone T2 tablet. Why do you like the MyPhone T2 tablet? I was not, it looks like a nice tablet and the display resolution is good and I think IPS siya, although hindi nakasulat sa specs. But it didn't blow me away nung una ko siya nakita. But then again, most of the low-priced digital. Oh, teka lang, mataas yung volume ng music natin. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm buying a Lumix LX100. Actually, I can show you. Hopefully lang. So, don't take my wag nyong wag na natin muna i-assume na meron ako kasi hindi ko pa alam. But let's see here. I'll show you where I'm buying my Lumix LX100. Hopefully. Here's DB Gadgets. DB Gadgets is a gray market seller of lots of gadgets and random trivia. I don't know kung this is publicly known or they're trying to tell other people, but DB Gadgets is the owner of DB Gadgets. His name is David Bornilla. All right, David Bornilla is the brother of another Bornilla, and that other Bornilla owns Widget City. There we go. Here's the Lumix that I'm interested in buying. The Lumix LX100. There we go. Huwag nyo nang tignan yung presyo, maiiyak kayo. Naiiyak din ako eh. Kaya nga. Alright, so welcome to the show. Our viewers for today. I'm sweating profusely because the aircon is off, but all because of you. Because I want the audio to be as good as possible, okay? Should we start with Auri? Magalit na naman ako. Just ko naman. I have to admit though, this picture is nice. Let's just download the picture instead, no? Download para ma-zoom in natin na mabuti. So welcome to the show, Bala. Let's recap the topics for today. So today is June 11th, 2016, and the major event that we have just witnessed this week is the Lenovo Tech World. Lenovo Tech World, where they announced two phones. They didn't actually announce a lot of other products, but it's more like futuristic stuff, and two phones. They didn't announce any laptops or anything. Surprisingly, I thought they were going to announce laptops, being a brand that's called Lenovo. But they announced two phones, the Lenovo Phab 2 Pro. They spent a lot of time with this because this is the first phone with Project Tango, or renamed to Tango na lang ngayon. Tango. And no, it's not the delicious orange drink that you buy at supermarkets, because I love Tang. Actually, hindi na ako bibili ng Tang masyado, but I love Tang. DB Gadgets ba yung nagka-issue dati with Kim Store? Parang may naalala lang. I don't know, I don't remember. Basta bumili na akong product dati sa DB Gadgets. I think camera din. So it's like 4 years ago, another camera. Meron yung flexible phone sa Lenovo. Yeah, but that's just a prototype that's not actually going to be released in 2016. Ano ba talaga truth sa 700 megahertz band na yan? Bibilis ba talaga ang net dyan? It's all about bandwidth pa rin eh. It's not about the megahertz, but supposedly 700 megahertz opens up a very wide system of internet connectivity or whatever. Basta I actually haven't read up on the 700 megahertz band so much, so I can't really tell you. Ang important, hindi pa ganun ko importante sa akin eh, because what that needs to be changed on Philippine internet, in the Philippine internet connectivity, is not the megahertz spectrum, because we have the bandwidth. We have our current LTE spectrums, the 1900 and 2100 spectrum, is capable of getting us up to 100 megabytes per second, and we are only getting 2, 5, up 3, 15, 50 Mbps. We should be getting more. So why aren't we getting more of the internets that our current phones with LTE already access? Because hindi kaya ng bandwidth ng actual system nila, regardless of our megahertz spectrum. That's my theory. Now 700 megahertz will open a new band for us to play with. That also means a 700 megahertz band is has different properties in terms of spreading the signal or penetration of signal. Ang difference yan mostly is the higher pitched bands, I think mas malakas yung penetration and shorter reach. And then 700 megahertz is longer reach but smaller penetration. I don't know. That's what she said. Please don't quote me on this. I'm not an expert on wireless signals and connectivity. So please, baka kung nandiyan pa si Sir Bermore, baka pwede tayong i-educate. Hindi ko alam. But I'm not an expert there. But my point is, if they can't saturate the current bands, they definitely won't be able to saturate 700 megahertz. Anyway, Kuya Alex, ayan na may nag-PPM na about sa Unlinet. Wala ako niyan. Woo! Patay tayo dyan. Officially po, wag niyong tanongin si Kyle Onate for Unlinet. Hindi po totoo yun, ha. Pero actually, totoo po yun. Testihin nyo po yan araw-araw. Hindi, joke lang. Just ask for the LTE router if you want. Yun naman gusto lang natin, di ba? Deeper penetration. Whoa! Downloading Marshmallow. Anong phone nyo, Sir Bermore? I just updated my Zenfone Laser 5.5. I updated to Marshmallow earlier today. And then, pinatan ko na agad siya. Ay, lumilitaw lang na mabilis kasi decongested. There you go. See? Si Kyle Onyate, expert sa hacking internet yan. Kaya makinig kayo dyan. Joke lang. Improve mo na nila yung 2G at 3G nila bago kung ano ang kalokohan ginagawa ng Smart Globe. Alright, so, hindi kayo interesado sa topics natin eh. So, one of the topics is the Lenovo Phab 2 Pro, which is the first phone with Tango or Project Tango, which is augmented reality. Augmented reality. Think of this phone as Microsoft HoloLens, but on a phone. Instead of on your eyes as a glass, Xperia Z2. Hey, Xperia Z2 is a very good phone, sir. Very good phone. So Project Tango, instead of the HoloLens on your eyes, the HoloLens is on the display, the 6.4-inch display. This is going to be priced at $499. I forgot. Holy crap. And then meron tayong O+ Venti, which is weird because it's a phone, not a Venti chai latte or something from Starbucks Mobile. What's up, Master B? You're alive. And ang biggest news this week is the Motorola Moto Z, a new super thin phone from Motorola made of all metal. Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM with a 13 megapixel camera and optically stabilized. But the biggest thing about the Motorola Moto Z, ayun, thank you NepNep, $499 si Phab 2 Pro. The biggest thing about the Moto Z is the modular design na may pins on the back shell. We'll show you later. And then we talked about the Samsung Galaxy On7 that will be exclusive to Lazada this coming June 15, right? Yes, so Phab 2, yeah, let's what phone should we start with? I'm gonna opt for the Phab 2 Pro because nagsalita na si Bulolo about it. Which one? Oh wait, we should talk about the Firefly. Let's start with the Firefly para matapos na tayo dito. So as you can see, return of the legendary Motorola in a slow-mo fashion. Yeah, I only hope merong dumating na Moto Z sa Pilipinas. And I'm not particularly interested on the Moto Z Moto mods. I just need a new Motorola phone. I'm really excited to see what Motorola can come up with a 13 megapixel optimized optical stabilized camera with a Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM, and knowing Motorola's pricing, maybe makakachamba tayo ng murang price for the Moto Z. Hopefully, given that Motorola in the Philippines is offering some very, very well priced phones, particularly the Moto X that I'm using right now. I don't know kung medyo So far, pangit ang track record ni Motorola Philippines to bringing newer phones here in the Philippines. But one can hope. One can hope. All right, so we're talking about, we're gonna check up the Firefly Mobile Auri update. It is June 11, and wala pa ring Firefly Mobile Auri. But meron tayong bagong picture to look at with lots of hashtags. So this is the Firefly. Hindi nga malaki. Can we, yeah, full screen. Maliit lang siyang picture, hindi siya maka-zoom. Okay? That sucks. Alright, so we're gonna zoom in with our patented photo viewing technology app na naglo-load. Wait, nandito ba yun? Maraming files sa downloads folder ko, that's why. Magso-Sony Z3 compact ako sa end of school year-ish. Baka may Z20 million compact. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, Z3 compact is a very good phone. Alright, so here's the new picture from Firefly Mobile. It says right there, a design that reflects your style, Auri Envy by Firefly Mobile. And then may mukha yung phone. It's a very creepy face. There you go. Look at that face! Is that not creepy? That gives you nightmares. That's nightmare fuel. What? She's staring at me in the weird. Ah, no. All right. The most important thing about this picture is that we might have an actual picture of a phone here. We don't know if it's the front or the back, right? But it looks to me like it has a very reflective, it looks like may Auri logo this lower left corner. It looks like a very reflective phone. This might be the back. Okay, this is the back apparently. Kasi tingnan mo yung ano. Tingnan mo, looks like may camera dito. Unless may kulugo si ate. Let's figure it out. Oh. Unless may kulugo si ate, malaking kulugo sa upper right eye niya. This has got to be the camera area ng Auri. Then may logo ng Auri dun sa lower right corner, and then ito yung sa taas because meron tayong headphone jack. Typically headphone jacks are on the top of the phone. And pag tinignan natin yung konting pixels on this side right here, which would be your thumb area kung right-handed ka, that looks like some buttons there, top and bottom. It looks like an Xperia, definitely. Especially kung itong little pixels right here na katabi nung parang may pisngi ni ate is, this might be a camera button. Maybe. Pag binuksan mo yung phone, lalabas yung mukha niya. So it might be a camera button here if they're following the Xperia camera system or Xperia technology or whatever. It could be a camera button kasi Xperia usually has a camera button. And it looks like may power button dito or somewhere. But for the most part, it looks like we're looking at an Xperia-like phone, at least on the back, and definitely reflective. Now, what Xperia phone has a reflective back? Not all Xperia phones, mind you, not all Xperia phones have a reflective back. The only Xperia phone that has a reflective back is the Xperia Z5 Ultra. Wait, no. No. I'm not talking Z Premium. Z5 Premium? Sorry. Baliktad na yung pangalan ko. The Xperia Z5 Premium. So look at the back of Xperia Z5 Premium. I'll show you. One picture dito. Look at that. That's not a good picture at all. Let's find another picture. SonyMobile.com. We have... Okay. Sony Press. Okay, here we go. Z5 Premium. What? Images and videos. Of course, hindi yung website na kailangan, pwede natin pagkuhanan ng picture, right? Of course. TV. Audio, wala dito. Doon na lang tayo sa Google, visit. Images. No, Xperia Z5. I tried to go fancy and find a picture na hindi stolen from the internet, but right now we're just gonna steal a picture from the internet from another website because we can. So look closely at the back here. There we go. There's the mababang quality picture. I'm sorry, but there's your picture. Only the Xperia Z5 Premium has a reflective back. Which I guess, okay, there you go. So we can kind of compare it like this. You know what? If they're going for an Xperia Z5 Premium, oh, I'm pressing the wrong button here. If they're going for an Xperia Z5 Premium, if they pull it off, then not bad. Unfortunately, we still don't have any information about the Firefly Mobile Auri. It's still not a real phone. It's fake. It doesn't. There's. All right. So what they're saying about this picture that they're just posted is more than just a phone. See-through reflections with Auri envies mirror back. It's a different class with Gorilla Glass. Make them feel the envy. Hashtag Auri. Hashtag Firefly Mobile. Hashtag Mirror. Hashtag Gorilla Glass. Gorilla Glass. Hashtag coming soon. You know what? Magre-reply tayo. Hashtag Kokak. Hashtag coming soon. Hashtag forever. May forever. Guys, if you're watching, I know you're watching. I know you're on a PC. If you're on a PC, go to... Wait, wag na. Baka but I don't want to tell you what to do. But if you want, you can support my comment there. Hashtag May Forever. Whatever. Anyway. Kokak. Alright, on with the show. So that is our Firefly Mobile Auri. That's their recent update. Let's Marcus Red. Ask to join. Joshua Andrea Freo. Alright, may ano tayo, commercial tayo sandali dito. Erika UB, Marcus Red. Like my post. Okay. Alright, close Facebook. Hindi na tayo maistorbo. Alright. So, Cloud Phone Thread. Si Unbox to. I don't want to talk about that kasi wala akong information so let's just skip that. What we're gonna talk about? Let's start with the Moto X para matapos na yun. So, the Moto Z pala. No, not the Verge. I have websites for that. We have websites to go. It's back. Alright, Moto. Okay, we're going to go to the press release. And then, wait, we can probably go to Motorola.com. Yeah, here we go. Phab series. Napapakokak tuloy pati si Mrs. Hello, Mrs. Burbor. I don't know. Hi. Thanks for watching. Kokak. So let's talk about the Moto Z, a completely new line from Motorola. Previously, no phone is a Moto Z, but now they have a Moto Z. Now there's two variants of the Moto Z. One is the Moto Z Force, and one is the Moto Z regular. The Moto Z Force is based on the X Force? I forgot. Basta something Force, right? There was a Motorola phone last year that had a shatterproof display. Now the Moto Z Force is basically just like a Moto Z, which we'll talk about later. The Moto Z is a really awesome phone. The Moto Z Force is just like a Moto Z with a slightly bigger battery, more megapixel camera, and a shatterproof display. But And this is why we're gonna skip talking about the Moto Z Force and we're just gonna talk about it right now because para lang alam nyo, it's only available on Verizon. Right? The Moto Z Force, wait lang ha. We're gonna go to the press release pala ng Motorola because that's where you'll read about the availability, right? So Fab, there you go. All right, so as you can see, if I scroll down here, you'll read exactly what it says. All right. Moto Z Droid Edition and Moto Z Force Droid Edition will be available in the US this summer through our exclusive launch partner Verizon at Verizon stores. Retailers such as Best Buy and on Moto.com, Moto Mods announced today will be available at the same time. But as you can see, basahin yung mabuti, Moto Z will be available unlocked at various retailers this fall. But they did not say that the Moto Z Force will be unlocked, meaning it's going to be available only for the Verizon's for Verizon customers, right? So that's all we need to know about the Moto Z Force. It's a Verizon exclusive. It's like a super duper shatterproof version of the Moto Z. So we're gonna close that now and talk about the Moto Z. So we can actually watch this, but I have to turn off the music because na copyright infringement ako nito last time pinlay ko to. Here's the this is just the mods. All right, so this is how Motorola has created the Moto Z. It allows for mods to be stuck on the back. Medyo excited ako kasi magra-rant si Kuya Alex sa Samsung 8GB. I don't think I'll rant, but it's gonna be super expensive though. Pag-aralan natin. We'll see if I'm gonna rant. So this is the Moto Z. As you can see, that's the phone. And pwede mo siyang lagyan ng kung ano sa likod niya. This is a modular phone. The mods are literally the ones that you stick on the back. And the mods for this phone work in that way that it sticks on the back. May pins. They're called pogo pins, right? Pogo pins have been around for a long time. They're not new, right? Even your battery uses pogo pins to connect to your phone on the back. Like yung certain watches, like the LG G watch or whatever, yung charger niya connects pogo pins to the back of your watch, and a lot of products use pogo pins. This is the first time, I believe, that a phone created is specifically designed to have pogo pins on the back. Specifically designed with pogo pins on the back for modular use. Moto Mod's parang the same as the connector of the iPad Pro, I guess. I just started watching the show on my Apple TV. It's better than watching through Comcast. Why didn't I think of this before? You mean Chromecast? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a good idea. Watch it on Apple TV though. Usually much easier to watch from. Oh my god, I'm sweating so profusely. Woo! All right. Just another hour or so of this. I can do it. I can do it. For better audio. No aircon for better audio. Pogo pins. All right. So I can show you the pogo pins in just a bit. But as you can see, here's how the Moto mods work. Let's go full screen, but I'll add the YouTube comments. Para you can watch your comments show up. So the phone itself, as you can see right here. Actually, I'll show you the phone later. But here's the phone, right? There it is, and it's a super thin phone. And here's the mod on the bottom. As you can see, this is the projector mod, right? Kumakabit siya sa likod, puk, ganun lang siya. And it's magnetic instantly. Pag nilapit mo sila, magdidikit siya. It's like the it's the Surface Pro magnets, right? And we'll compare it to LG in just a bit. But here we have the battery pack, right? Dumidikit lang siya. So if you add the battery pack, you'll gain extra battery on your phone instantly without turning it off, without installing an app, without doing anything. It just clicks on there, instantly works. So that's a very good thing. And then the other mod that is kind of like an LG mod, this is the JBL Sound Boost. This is a speaker, very powerful speaker on the back with a kickstand. Now the LG version of this would be the B&O, the Bang & Olufsen Hi-Fi DAC, but no speaker. The Hi-Fi DAC ng LG does not have a speaker. This has a speaker, although medyo mas makapal siya. The point of this is the pogo pins allows for multiple combinations or multiple mods. But currently, the only 3 mods available are the power back. Actually, 4 mods, but the 4th mod is just the back, the design back. So one is a power bank, one is a projector, and one is a speaker. But all the pins on the back will allow you to create multiple mods, just like the LG, because you can create more mods for LG. The problem is the LG, you have to turn it off because kailangan mo bunutin yung battery every time you change a mod. Also, it's, the LG is definitely not... What? Nep, you have a G5 and it broke? Why? Tell us more. Tell us more about what happened to your G5. So this is great because number one, the phone is still sealed. There's no clumsy opening the back, removing it, and LG is if I played around with the G5, it's definitely a little clumsy when you take out the battery. It feels kind of plastic and kind of not so sturdy. And the the Moto Z is a unibody aluminum or unibody metal design, first of all. It's super thin and, very well made because it's a Motorola phone. And the most important thing for me, on the Moto Z that is different from the LG G5 is its nano-coated water resistance. Nano-coated hydrophobic nano coating, which I have a hydrophobic nano coating on my Moto X. This is also one of the reasons why I love my Moto X. This has a hydrophobic nano coating. Now, if you don't know what hydro means water. Phobic means akot or no, you shoo it away. So hydrophobic means water comes away from anything. It doesn't stick, right? It's like a Teflon coat or whatever. What a hydrophobic nano coating does is it is a nanometer coating of paint or whatever material on the electronic surfaces, preventing water to touch conductive surfaces. It is a insulator type of nano coat. The modular on the camera is kind of loose. Then I put it in my pocket. After 3 minutes, the module broke. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry about your... Yeah, holy crap. Rest in peace. I hope the actual phone and the non-camera module is still fine. So one thing I love about the Moto X that I use is because of the water-resistant nano coating, hindi ako takot sa kanya when I'm around water. And that might be a minor thing for you guys, but think about this. This is a phone you can use in the rain. You can use near, kung nagdidilig ka, kung nagluluto ka, naghuhugas ka ng pinggan. Those are so boring though. Those are the worst examples. Swimming pool. You can bring this to a swimming pool. Probably not the beach, or wag mong basahin sa beach masyado. But the number one thing, yes, you don't need to take off your battery or turn off your phone on the Motorola Z. The number one thing I use the nano coating for my Moto X is I watch YouTube videos in the shower. If I was gonna get an Android phone, it will be the Moto mod. You heard that it doesn't have an earphone jack. Yes, it doesn't have a headphone jack, but we'll get to that in just a bit. But simple answer is the Motorola will provide you with a cable from the USB Type-C to convert to a 3.5mm headphone jack. Perfect phone this rainy season. That's also true. The number one use for that I have for the nano coating on this phone is I shower while watching YouTube videos. I put this on yung yung lalagyan ng shampoo. This is so too much information for some people, but I put this on the lalagyan ng shampoo while playing YouTube videos, so I can shower while watching YouTube videos. And it's so important for me to have that kind of feature kasi I just want to watch stuff I want to multitask while showering, basically. I used to do that with my S5, and the S5 is even more water resistant, but the problem is nasira na yung nasira na yung cover, yung charging port cover ng S5 ko. Hindi ko pa na ibabalik, but it's somewhere around here. Ayun yung charging port cover ng S5 ko. Nagmamasturbate. Walang yan. No, I watch YouTube, not porn. Ito yung cover ng S5 ko. I'll have that fixed at some point. But right now, I don't have the time to fix my S5. So, the thing is, even with the water resistance, waterproofness of the S5, the Moto X is still better for me, particularly because mas malakas yung volume ng speakers ng Moto X because of the front-firing speakers and the powerful speakers. Anyway, that is not our topic for today. Our topic is water resistance nano coating. Anyway, that's why I like my Moto X because of the nano coating. Getting back on topic, the Moto Z is also nano coated. That means that the Moto Z is modular. But the advantages of its modular technology versus the LG is you retain a water-resistant nano coat, and you don't have to turn off your phone when you're changing mods. That's bad when you shower. It's not waterproof. Hydrophobic coating has a less water-resistant than IP-rated. Yes, I know. But it works. You're not submerging your phone in water, so normally, nano coating in, it gets a little bit, pipilansikan lang naman siya eh. So, hindi ko siya papaliguan ng shower, obviously, but at least I feel a little safer. Use my Moto X near the shower, getting a little bit yung nababasa ng konti because it is nano coated, right? And the chances of it getting damaged is way lower than any other phone out there. So, yun. Module na ba yung mauuso, hindi na yung Project Ara? I think modules will be much more popular in the long run versus Project Ara. Project Ara is a pie in the sky technology that I think will not find any possibility or fruition at some today. Anyway, let's talk about So as you can see, we have the mods are like this. They tack onto the back. We have magnets and yun yung pogo pin sa ilalim ng phone. So, ang maganda dito is, okay, so what Motorola is saying, that all of the mods will be compatible with any Moto Z variant from today onwards. 3 years from now, supposedly, any of those mods will still work on current Moto Z variants of, for example, 2018 Moto Z. The mods that work on the 2016 Moto Z should still work on the 2018, theoretically. Also, possibly, the newer mods that come out in 2018 will still possibly work on a Moto Z back in 2016. Let's hope that is the case. So, it will be completely modular. It's like a computer that pwede mo palitan yung graphics card. Hey, I want a new graphics card. Let's slap a new one. I don't know. That's what they're saying here, exactly. So, and Moto mods developed today are designed to work with future generation Moto Z phones, right? So there you go. So, as you can see, yung installation niya is kakabit mo lang sa likod. And the smartphone is like that, smart partners, whatever. Okay, so, currently the mods are the projector, the power pack, and the sound boost. None of these are interesting for me, but at least we're talking about a phone that is modular and can be, altered. Master Jiraiya. What's going on with the Jiraiya? Pwede mong i-upgrade. So let's talk about the actual phone itself. I want to talk about the actual phone itself. Where's the specs on this guy? Here, learn more. Moto Z Droid. There we go. So, here's the phone itself. It's turbocharging. It's got alright, let's just read the specs. Alright. Here are the specs. Here's the phone itself. I can give you a zoomed in picture. Here it is. Right. Here's the phone. It's super thin at 5.2 millimeters thick. Right? Pero Kuya Alex, hiwalay yung Moto mod sa phone. Yes, hiwalay siya. Yeah. Bibilin mo siya separately, obviously. Here's the phone itself. As you can see, it's very thin, very flat, most sides, except for the camera bump. Some people complain about the camera bump. It's true that it's very thick, but then again, the camera technology in there is pretty good, and the phone is very thin in comparison. I don't know if it's thinner than the S7, but it's very thin. As you can see, there's pogo pins on the lower back rin. Sa puwet niya, may pogo pins. And then some sort of, sort of line design here, Motorola logo on the back, and the circular camera bump. On the right, we have power volume buttons, and sa front, we have the 5.5-inch Quad HD display, Quad HD. And we have a flash, I believe, sa front-facing camera. And we have capacitive buttons that are physical, plus a fingerprint scanner in the front, right? That's what it looks like. We'll read the specs right now. So here we go. So we have Android 6.01 Marshmallow. Whew, pawis. 6.01 Marshmallow. It's gonna be near stock because of it's a Motorola phone. And keep in mind, they said that it's gonna have the Moto enhancements that I super duper love. The Moto display, the Moto actions, and the Moto voice activity stuff, or voice command stuff. I love these features, and I always want them in any of my phones. So that's why I'm a diehard Motorola right now. Okay, so we have Android 6.01 Marshmallow, most likely stock. We have a Snapdragon 820 processor, as you can see. 4 gigs of RAM, 32 or 64 gigs of storage, plus micro SD. As you can see, here's the thickness, 5.2 millimeters. The screen is 5.5-inch AMOLED Quad HD. AMOLED Quad HD. The return of AMOLED. Super good. We have it. Ito yung pinaka-disappointing sa kanya, and this is why the Moto Z Force is so much better, because the Moto Z Force has a larger battery at 3,400, if I remember correctly. The battery is another. It's like the Moto X all over again. The battery on the Moto X is like 2,400. The Moto Z battery is 2,600. That's the worst, sa totoo lang. But this almost means that you will have. This almost means that it's guaranteed that every buyer of a Moto Z will buy the battery attached, the battery mod. You're not gonna buy a Moto Z without a battery mod because it only has 2,600 milliamp hours. You can survive. You can probably go with a power bank, but you want that Moto mod because that's how you manage the battery life without using power banks and putting it in your pockets without looking like you have a big power bank in your pocket. All right, so here's another thing that I was talking about: water resistant nano coating. Very important for me. I like that feature. You're getting LTE, obviously. Tingnan natin kung may 700 band siya. No, wala siyang 700. Really? B1, B2, B3, B4, 5, 7, and 13. One of those will have to be a 700. I don't know. I don't actually know which one is the 700 here. Nano SIM slot. We have a fingerprint scanner, NFC, 13 megapixel camera. Now that's not a lot of megapixels, but keep in mind the Moto Z Force has 21 megapixels. So we're actually less megapixels on the non-Force edition. But it is an f1.8, which is a very good aperture, optically image stabilized camera with 1.12 micron pixels. So pretty decent pixel size, right? Yeah, the S7's camera is definitely thinner than the Moto Z's camera bump. The iPhone 7 Plus is supposed to have the pogo pins on the back. I'm just hoping it's for accessories rather than for charging. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, hopefully. Okay. So, it shoots 4K at 30 FPS. It also shoots 1080p at 60. So pretty standard for flagship phones. The front camera is 5 megapixels. Now this is personally another disappointment for me. 5 megapixels is a little small for front cameras these days, but it is a 1.4 micron pixels, so pretty decent ultra pixel size yan. 1.4 micron, not bad, but still, I would have wanted 8 megapixels if you ask me. Still, there is I believe, wala, hindi, wide angle lang siya. I thought it had something. And then ito yung ano dyan. Here's the thing about the headphone jack. The Moto Z does not have a headphone jack. It only has Type-C cable. But here you go. As you can see, my Moto Mods connector, that's the back. USB Type-C port for headphones, charging, and data transfer. But you don't need a new headphone. You just need this cable included in the box, which is a Type-C to 3.5mm jack. Yeah, it could be the same as the 21 of the Moto Xperia and Moto X Play. So as you can see here, meron siyang included jack that converts the Type-C to 3.5mm jack. It's a little annoying that there is no 3.5mm jack, but this is technology. Stuff has to go, stuff has to move along, and it looks like you will have to bring a USB Type-C to 3.5mm jack, a converter jack, to have a headphone, a standard headphone on your Moto Z. Now the only problem I find with this thing is, I hope you don't lose this cable, or I hope that replacement cables are very easy to find, because once you lose this cable, you're kind of screwed. You won't have a way to insert it, or let's go Bluetooth na lang. Just go with the Bluetooth. Yun lang ang option mo if you lose this cable, unless you can find the replacement. So there's the one of the disadvantages here. I like the front ported loudspeaker. The Motorola speakers are always very loud, very good. And that's about it. That's all we have. This is a lie. Motorola is lying here. All day battery though with the 2600. That's not true. You're not gonna last all day with 2600 milliamp hours. Anyway, the thing is, there is no pricing yet for the Moto Z anywhere. Availability is going to be September for most people. I believe it's going to be this summer for the United States. So maybe Icy Hot can tell us all about the Moto Z if Icy Hot, she, I don't even know. Icy Hot, are you a girl or a guy? I'm actually assuming girl, but I don't know actually, so I can't really. Let's not assume. All right. Anyway, so maybe Icy Hot can check it out if if Icy Hot wants to check out Motorola. So my point here is it's going to be available elsewhere in September. In the United States, I believe this July or June. Anyway. Darren says the Moto Z include the jack. Yeah, I hope Apple's iPhone 7 have a headphone jack. If not, I hope they include it in the box. I hope so too. I hope so. Alright, so that's the Moto Z. Very interesting phone. Still nano-coated. It's still a very powerful phone. I don't think it's gonna be their flagship. They did say recently that they'll still have the Moto X smartphones this year. So the Moto Z is not their flagship, but it is a flagship spec. We have a, 4 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 820. That's all you need, plus a Quad HD AMOLED display. I'm sold. I'm sold here. I'm not sold necessarily with the Moto mods yet. It's a very futuristic thing that I don't know if it's gonna take. But to me, this is a very good phone already. We just need reviews. We just need to see if the cameras holds up. We just need to see if the mods hold up, if the body and the build is actually as good as it sounds. Right, so let's hope, but I don't know if it's coming to the Philippines, so maybe it's not. It's a moot point. We don't really know. I guess that's my point. I don't know. Do you have any questions about the Moto Z? Just let me know. Otherwise, we can move on. It's a very nice looking phone. I really like it. Some people don't like the big fingerprint chain on the bottom with the Moto front. In my opinion, it's kaya malaki yung bezel niya sa baba. In my opinion, because the bezels are big on the bottom in front, because it also houses the pogo pin technology connectivity thing. So maybe it needed some space for some electronics, extra electronics, modular electronics. So maybe that's why there's a big chin on the bottom. I don't mind it so much. I don't mind the chin so much, but some people will not like that chin. So that's a thing. Me, I like the phone. I like Motorola. I like their products. I like their software enhancements. The Moto Voice, the Moto Display, and the hands-free actions is so important for me that all of my phones have a pseudo Motorola skin on them that I customized myself. Not that I'm not. It's not that hard to make a Motorola-ish launcher skin eclat. So that's what I did with most of my phones, because it's my favorite launcher. Anyway, Lightning port headphones suck. Type-C headphones is better, but meh. I'm still stuck with 3.5mm jack headphones. Woof. All right. So that's a Moto Z. If nobody is gonna gonna ask questions about it, we can move on. What topic should we move on to? What is our where's our topic list here? So ito pala yung, all right. So if you're asking, what is the looks and size difference of the Moto Z with the Moto Z Force? The Moto Z Force is thicker by about 2mm, as you can see right here. So there's the Moto Z, super thin. The Moto Z Force, slightly less thin. But look at the camera bump. It looks like the camera bump is the same. Looks like the camera bump is the same, so it did not win any points in lowering that camera bump, even though it is 2mm thicker. Hindi niya kinain. It didn't swallow the 2mm of the camera bump. Kahit naman bilhin ni Apple si Beats, wala naman sila nilalagay na Beats sa speaker or headset. They're selling the Beats products on their own as for profit. They're not including it in their, standard phones because they can still make money by selling Beats on their own. They just bought Beats kind of for the streaming service, I think. Anyway, that's it for the Moto Z and the Moto Z Force. Kind of an interesting product. I don't know if it's coming to the Philippines, so unfortunately, there you go. Let's talk about Samsung. And I have a request. Can I turn on my air conditioner? I can't take it anymore. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be super noisy. No, wait. What can I do? I want to turn on my air conditioner. No. We'll give it 30 more minutes. If I can last more. I'll open a window. Open this window. Woo! All right. Fresh air. And ang problema lang. The problem is since I opened my window, I can't go rage mode. I can't rage because people will hear. I'll go to Verizon because I think it's Verizon exclusive. Yes, the Z Force is Verizon exclusive, and it says that the Verizon will have them very soon, versus September for everybody else. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Galaxy On7. This is gonna be a let me move my web browser and I'll read the email that they sent me from Lazada. All right, so here's the email that Lazada has sent me. Oops, I clicked the wrong web browser. Okay. So, hello tech blogger. For the first time in the Philippines, Samsung will be releasing an online exclusive smartphone which will be first launched in Lazada. So it's not gonna first launched. So it's gonna be launched elsewhere. The Samsung Galaxy On7 is a true bang for buck smartphone featuring an advanced 13-megapixel camera with a 5-megapixel front camera, a 5.5-inch HD display, a removable 3000 mAh battery. The battery is removable, that's crazy. And 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. With a thickness of 8.2 millimeters, this slim and sleek smartphone also features a wide selfie and a palm gesture function. This LTE Cat 4 capable device will be available starting June 15 and will come in gold. So there's your full information about that phone, and let's read some of its specs. By the way, the second last, what time is it at yours? You can see it right here. It's 11:44 p.m. 11:44 p.m. Whew, so hot. So here is the Galaxy On7 on Lazada already. It's not available yet. As you can see, it's coming soon. You can't buy it yet. But right now, it's available from MP Memo Express, as you can see right here. There is a picture right here. Now, the thing that I like about this On7 so far is the design. It's a very Samsung-like, Note-like design. I don't know if I like the specs. So from what I can tell, the specs are not very good. And ayaw kong basahin yung specs dito sa Lazada because the specs aren't complete on Lazada, so we're going to go to the website. Here is the website from Samsung India. And here's the Galaxy On7. As you can see here, some pictures, and I can give you the zoomed in shot of those pictures. Just give me a second. Here it is. All right. So here's the Galaxy On7. Available na nga siya sa India, if I remember correctly. So here's what it looks like. It's not bad looking in front, actually. Bezels are decent. There's a decent, looking camera area, not fingerprint area, capacitive button area, right? Okay, and then the back is this guy. Okay, let's zoom in. We have a camera bump, a little bit of camera bump, speaker grill, LED flash, Samsung logo, and nothing else there. Slightly textured back here. I don't think it's soft touch. From what I can tell from the color of this back, it might be a hard plastic feeling product. But if it's a soft touch plastic and medyo rubbery and grippy, I would like it. I would like that back. But we'll find out on the 15th, because I will attend a Lazada event on the 15th, and hopefully we'll have our hands on a Samsung On7 at that day. But for now, we're going to talk about the specs. So there's the design. So the specs are here, right? Ito yung side view pala. Let's look at the side view. There it is, pretty standard, medyo makapal, 8.2 millimeters daw siya. So there it is. What I'm wondering is this metal? Whew. 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 Is this metal? Do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? If this is metal, then maybe it's a nice looking phone. All right, so let's scroll about the website here and see what's up. Sleek design, an unprecedentedly, I don't know if that's even a word. Thin frame and bezel for a comfortable and steady grip. It's eye-catching, leather feel. They said it's leather feel. Rear cover adds an extra touch of class. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the back is actually soft touch. We'll find out, okay? Alright, so brighter, more detailed images. Enhanced camera features let you enjoy high resolution and capture images in exceptional detail. The quick launch feature means you did not miss out on another photo opportunity. Just push the home button twice and capture the moment. So that's the camera shortcut. 13 megapixel on the back, 5 megapixel in front, f2.1, f2.2. Superb selfies. Taking selfies has never been this easy or rewarding. Wide selfie lets you get even more people into scenery in frame with a wider viewing angle with the smart palm gesture selfie feed. What is it? What? You can start snapping by simply gesturing at the lens with your palm. I see. Beauty shot mode lets you apply a wide range of beautifying effects. Pretty standard selfie features here. Okay. Enhanced connectivity with LTE 4, boring, nothing important there. Alright. Here's the tech specs, okay? So, we have a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor. Now, if I remember correctly, I found specs for that somewhere. I forgot where. But it's a A53. I think it's a A53. What do you call this? ARM A53. I'm not sure if that's, whatever. Alright. So 1.2 gigahertz quad core. We have a 720p 5.5 inch display. Now, I'm not sure if this is true, but according to this, it's TFT. Not IPS, not AMOLED, TFT. And TFT is one of the worst viewing angles available in displays today. So this might be a very bad indication of how this phone is going to be if this is really TFT. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a newer technology that's not been out yet or not been, seen yet. But, if it is TFT, then that sucks. Okay? Alright, so we have more cameras. The camera is a 13 megapixel main camera with a 5 megapixel front. Shoots 1080 30 FPS. Not bad. So here's our memory. There's the weirdest stuff. The RAM is 1.5 gigabytes. 1.5 gigabytes. Okay? ARM Cortex A53. Yes, that's what in research co says that it's A53. Now the RAM is 1.5 gigabytes. This is relatively low for today's standards, and this is priced at 8,990. 8,990. Okay, so holy crap! This is the Moto X. Oh my god! Really? You're pricing. Wala na, dude. Why are you gonna buy this phone, this Samsung phone, when you can buy a Moto X? Oh my god. Alright. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a side by side. Okay. Andito na naman tayo. Moto X na naman tayo. This is always the thing that I tell you guys. The Moto X is unbeatable at 9,000 pesos. Unbeatable. Alright, so look at this. Is this still Lollipop? Are you kidding me? Wait, let's see. Okay, basahin muna natin, then they'll do a comparison, alright? Okay, we have a 8 gig ROM, right? And 4.4 gigs na lang yung natitira, right? So, okay. That's not bad, that's not good, but most of the time, Samsung phones, especially if it's the Lollipop, won't let you install apps on your micro SD, giving you only 4.4 gigs, which means you'll only be able to install one game. That sucks. But if it's not Lollipop, it's Marshmallow, there's a chance. Alright, it's got a dual SIM capability, and that's about it. We have USB 2.0, MH, let's see, ANT no, NFC no, whatever. Okay, doesn't say kung OTG tayo. Okay. Its OS is Android. That's what the fuck? All right, let's go to GSM Arena. At least we know GSM Arena will know. Galaxy On7. Okay. Wait, may 2016? What? May On7 na hindi 2016? What the hell? Okay. All right. So the OS on the On7 supposedly Marshmallow? Huh. Wait, 1080p? No. What? Alright, wait. I will open my email and see what exactly it says on my email. Okay? I can show you my email for not security, but spam purpose, spam reasons, I guess. Let's see what specs did they tell me here. 5.5 inch HD TFT. Ito. Let me just... Is there anything that I need to cover this screen? No, I can show you my window. Here we go. Kuya, move on na. Sadali lang. Pinibigyan natin ng oras. Alright, so here's the specs. We have a A53 1.2 GHz quad core, 5.5 inch HD, 13 plus 5, 1.5 gigs RAM, 8 gigs ROM, micro SD, 3000 milliamp hour battery, removable, and it's in gold. Alright, I'll close this. Doesn't say exactly. Looks like, look at this. May 2016 version sa GSM Arena with a 1080p display and a quad-core 1.3 with Marshmallow. But if you look at it, maybe it's the non-2016. So the non-2016 has a 5.5 inch TFT, 720. This looks like it. Lollipop, quad-core 1.2, 8 gigs of storage, 1.5 gig. Yeah, okay, this is it. Alright, this is it. Alright, 3000 milliamp hour. Okay. So, we have confirmed that it's Lollipop. What else do we need? Alright. Boring. Nothing else important here. Alright, so we have just found another reason why the Moto X second gen is the most important, the best phone in the world, or the best phone ever in this price point. because every single feature bitch slaps the hell out of the On7. Bitch slaps the On7 front and back. Okay, all right. So here is the advantages that I see on the with the On7. The On7 has a larger display, but also pangit na technology because it's TFT. But we'll talk about that later. The On7 has a bigger display. The On7 has a larger battery with removable capability. The On7 has a micro SD expansion. And that's about it. Alright? The Moto X 2nd Gen has a way better display technology, has way better resolution at 1080p. How much is this in Japan? Alright, let's ask my Moto X. Hey Moto Doge. Hey Moto Doge. Kailangan calm ka eh. Ulitin natin. Pagka excited ka, wala. Hey Moto Doge. What is 9,000 Philippine pesos in Japanese yen?
$9,000 Philippine pesos equals 20,872 Japanese yen and 91 sen.
So it's about 21,000 yen. 21,000 yen. Alright, so when it comes to the display, the Moto X has an AMOLED display way better than TFT, like 50 million times better than TFT. Has a full HD display, way better than none than 720p. And it's 5.2 inches, which is smaller than 5.5, but it's big enough. It's already running Marshmallow. Moto X is already running Marshmallow. We have a Gorilla Glass protection. I don't know kung may protection in Galaxy On7. We have a quad-core Snapdragon 801 clocked at 2.5 GHz quad-core. This thing is a beast. And we recently did an Antutu score on this guy that I'm using right now. And what Antutu score did we get again? Let's just check right now. 61,720 Antutu score. Let's there we go. 61720. This thing is a beast of a phone, and no quad-core 1.2 GHz can beat it. No quad-core 1.2 GHz will beat the Snapdragon 801 2.5 unless na lang some crazy 128-bit technology and or some weird stuff. Alright, so we have 2 gigs of RAM on the Moto X, which is more than the 1.5 gigs on the On7. We have 16 gigs of storage on the Moto X, which is more than the 8 gigs on the On7. But the On7 has a micro SD. Okay, but given that it's Lollipop, most likely you won't be able to install apps on the micro SD card, just like my Lollipop Galaxy S5. The Lollipop Galaxy S5 cannot install apps on the micro SD for security reasons or whatever reasons, blah blah blah, you know, whatever user interface, ease of, hindi man ease of use, but whatever, you know, less problems for Samsung to deal with because they can't guarantee whatever micro SD card you're using. Anyway, the point is, you can't install apps on your micro SD, thereby giving you only 4.4 gigs on the On7 to install any games. What's the price in rupiah? I will actually give you that price. Hey Moto Doge, what is 9,000 Philippine pesos in rupiah?
$9,000 Philippine pesos equals 2,605,209 Indonesian rupiahs and 90 sen.
That's a lot of rupiah. It's about 2,605,000 rupiah. 2,605,000 rupiah. Guys, don't be alarmed. The conversion of typical currencies to Indonesian rupiah is times 1,000 or times 2,000, whatever. It's big. I was in Indonesia last year for the Zenfone 2 launch, and like the prices there are in thousands. You know, buy a buy a soft drink, it's like 1,000 rupiah or something. I forgot, but it's like the numbering is big. Everything starts in hundreds. You don't buy anything in 5 rupiah. It's like 100 or 500 rupiah minimum. But typically everything is around 2,000, 3,000 rupiah. Good PM po, Sir Alex. Ask ko po, ano po magandang feature ng Sony Xperia Z3? Waterproof. It's a great phone. The Z3 is a great phone. I love that phone. It's super amazing. The camera is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's better than the Galaxy S5 or S6. The performance is very good, and it's near stock, so it's one of the best UIs currently. Maybe not anymore. It's waterproof. Just don't put it in a saltwater environment. It's not saltwater proof. Don't swim into deep depths or put it into a high pressure water system, because high pressure water, like very high pressure sprays or whatever, will penetrate the water seals. But for the most part, the Xperia Z3 is an amazing phone, super great design, super duper sexy phone. It's just Sony is really struggling right now, so I don't know if it'll be supported anymore. But on a standalone basis, Xperia Z3 is an excellent phone. It's maybe 3 million rupiah, including the importing. I'm pretty sure you can probably find any of these phones locally in Indonesia for a decent price. Do you have Lazada in Indonesia? I'm pretty sure you do. I don't know if you have Motorola in Indonesia, but I hope you do, because I love my Moto X, and everybody deserves a Moto X in their life. Anyway, let's get back to comparing these two phones. So we have 16 gigs of storage, non-expandable on the Moto X, and 4.4 remaining gigs on the On7. Let's see how many gigs I have on the available. I have 10.3 gigs on my Moto X. Yeah, 10.3 gigs out of 16 versus 4.4 out of 8 gigs. So you can see, the Moto X is using a little bit more storage, I guess. But you have more left over, more than twice the storage left over from the 16 gig over the versus the 8 gigs. All right. So the camera, Moto X shoots 4K videos. I wouldn't say it's the best 4K video out there. The main problem with the Moto X, in my opinion, for video is its autofocus. It has a slow autofocus system, but the quality is pretty decent as long as the lighting is there. So the important thing about this is you can shoot 4K. It shoots also 1080p, but you can shoot 4K on the Moto X. The On7 shoots 1080p maximum. So there's your differences there. As you can see, the battery is really low. Actually, 2070, that's not... I don't believe that's right. I believe the battery is quoted as 2,400 or 2,300. So the battery is way smaller in the Moto X. But if you ask me, the Moto X is 10 times a better phone than the Galaxy On7, and it's well built. There's hydrophobic nano coating. The front-facing speaker is super powerful. It's got NFC. It's got the. I talked to it. Did you just see? Hey, Motodoge. Oh, ayaw niya. When you're excited, ayaw niya sumagot. Hey, Motodoge. How big is the sun?
Sun has a radius of 695,700 kilometers.
That's not so big. Yeah, I love my Motodoge. This is my Motodoge. It's a doggy. It's a Doge. I love that phone. Same price. Definitely get the Moto X. Definitely get the Moto X. So we have 100% conclusive proof that you should not buy the On7, you should buy the Moto X. But I'm pretty sure some, I wouldn't say idiots, but uninformed people will buy the On7 if only because it's a Samsung and think it's the best phone they can get for 9,000 pesos because it's a Samsung. You get a Moto X. Get a Moto X. Anyway, that's it for that. I mean, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Whew. All right. Let's see. What's some questions here? Some very interesting discussions here. It may be 3 million rupiah. Sir Alex, bakit po yung Motorola Moto X, yung voice recognition, di po responsive, tapos sensitive po siya sound, miski mahina po, naririnig niya rin po. What do you mean? No, the thing is, it's all about the intonation of your voice. Kasi when I'm on the show, iba yung intonation ko ng voice. Usually when I'm talking to my Moto Doge, I'm very calm. So, hey Moto Doge. There you go. When it's excited, ito, I'll try excited. Hey Moto Doge. Wala. So I have to be calm. Hey Moto Doge. There you go. So, it's actually very good if you give it a really good keyword. Kasi it's all about the keyword. My keyword is Moto Doge. Hey Moto Doge. Some people can use different keywords. The better your keyword is, you have to design a good keyword, like certain syllables that are very easy to recognize or whatever. The Motorola itself will tell you what's a good keyword or how to design your own good keyword. I've stuck with Moto Doge. I love calling my phone a Moto Doge, and it does the job. So that's what I do. Are you from Jakarta? No, Surabaya. Ah, I see. In O plus Venti, marami bibilhin ko mura eh. What? Bibili ka ng O plus Venti? Okay, we can talk about the O plus Venti next. For na Asphalt 8, kasya yan. Kasi yung Asphalt 8, 2.15 gigabytes. Yun laman na. 20 times the phone. Nagutom ako. Fun fact, the true color of sun is white and that's why we see it yellow because of the atmosphere. Thank you, Bench. Angit ng On7. I know, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the O plus Venti. It's not a Starbucks drink. Guys, if you don't know, Venti is a size of drink as a Starbucks. Venti means 20. And 20, a Venti drink in Starbucks is 20 ounces. That's why they call it a Venti. So basically, all of the sizes on Starbucks is a Italian name? No, it's not. Is it Italian? I don't know, but it's a different language, but it reflects the number, and the number is the ounces of the drink. 20 ounces, right? So if you're ordering a Venti sa Starbucks, it's a 20-ounce drink. Okay, so this is the O plus Venti. I'm not so excited about this phone. How much is it again? We're at Pinoy Screencast website, 6,395 pesos. 6,395 pesos, right? 20 pesos. So what we're getting here, I don't like the website ng ano, but here we go. This is pretty hard to read though, and the pictures aren't very good. So if you want to see the picture of the Venti, we have it here, right there. Okay, so here's the front, very low resolution. I'm sorry, wala tayong magagawa, ganyan talaga. It has large bezels on top and bottom. It does look like it has dual speakers, but I don't know if it's true. And it looks like there is a fake photoshopped UI on front here on the display, which I don't know. I don't think that's an actual UI because it looks like it's super fake. None of these are real icons on a UI that I've ever seen. Anyway, that's what the front looks like. Pretty generic in my opinion. But then again, it is O+, so usually they get certain things right. In the back, it's kind of more attractive in my opinion. The back is a little bit more attractive. As you can see, we have a circular camera area on the back here. Hopefully that's not a bump. I believe this is 13 megapixels. There's a LED flash over here. O+ logo is kind of nice looking. And as you can see, I think it says right there, designed by O+ USA. We can't see it because it's so low resolution. Wala akong magagawa. Okay? So that's what the design looks like. We'll look at the specs real quickly. Alright, so it comes in rose gold or dark blue, 6-inch IPS display. We don't know their solution, so let's go to Pinoy Screencast. Usually I switch between the two kasi medyo mahirap mabasa yung specs ni B-Boy. Let's see here. Oh my god, what? Quarter HD display. That means it's 960 by 540, not even HD. Oh god, no. Okay, fine, whatever. God, no. All right, fine. Okay, so quarter HD display, 960 by 540. It's not HD. 8 gigs of storage, 1 gig of RAM. Experience Android Lollipop 5.1, so it's not even Marshmallow. We have a quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor, dual camera. What? Well, okay. It's fake. It's not actually dual. It's just they're calling it dual, but it's actually one camera in the front, one camera in the back. That's dual, but it's not actually dual. It's more like one and one. So dual camera, quote unquote, 8 megapixel back with flash, 5 megapixel front, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, micro SD, dual micro SIM. We have air shuffle, doodle control, whatever. Don't give a crap. We have LTE capability, 6-inch screen, blah blah blah, and that's all. We have a 32 gigabyte SanDisk memory card in the box. That's very good though. All right, that's very good. Kung may micro SD sa likod. So here's the specs. 6395 for a quarter HD 6-inch display, 8 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel front, Android Lollipop 5.1 with a quad-core 1.3, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage, and 3000 milliamp hour battery removable. Yeah, I know, Dareen, it is pretty trash. Yeah, it says quarter HD. Quarter HD means 960 by 540. So it's lower than 720p. For 6395. What kind of alternatives can we get for 6395? Here we go. Let's go to my website. Sino dito naka KZ na IM? What do you mean KZ na IM? Hindi ko alam yan. Ano yan? What is that? What term is that? Ito yung ilalaban ko dyan. Ito yung ilalaban ko dyan. What else? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ano pwede natin pambato dyan? Let's see here. We can... Okay. Moto X 2014 be like on that phone. Move, bitch, get out the way! Well, okay. So, let's not count the Moto X quote technically kasi it is 9,000 pesos. This is 6,400 technically. So, I mean, I would still recommend the Moto X over anything, even under 9,000. But if your budget is super tight, then we'll give you alternatives for the same price range, okay? Narinig niyo ba yung aso? Most likely narinig yung aso. Look at this. Okay. Here's one of your options, okay? This is the Star Mobile Up Ultra. It's currently priced at 6,000 pesos, right? We have a 5.5-inch, not 6-inch though, HD display, IPS, Android Lollipop, 13 megapixel camera instead of the 8 megapixel of the O+, 5 megapixel front, has 2 gigs of RAM versus the O+ Venti's 1 gig of RAM, right? 8 gigs of storage. This has 16, 2000 milliamp hour, 2500 versus, how big is the battery on this guy? 3000 if I remember correctly. 3000 milliamp. Okay, so battery on the Venti is bigger. Dual SIM LTE with an IR blaster, free smart super pack SIM, case and screen protectors. That's not bad. All right, that's the Up Ultra. Okay, what else can we compare? Blah, blah, blah. What else do I have here? Yeah, the Flare 4. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Cherry Mobile, so this is skip all the Cherry Mobile bullshit. Here's the Alcatel One Touch Flash 2 for 6,190. All right, let's look for the Flash Plus 2. Wait, Flash 2. No, it's a Flash 2. No. This is the 7,000. Okay, no. Flash 2. Here we go. 5,000 pesos. And it's better. 5,000 pesos and it's already better. Okay, what else? One thing I always recommend in the same price point but slightly more expensive is the here we go. This has gotten cheaper now. Actually, 6,500 now. Okay, so here are your three alternatives that I might suggest to you. Instead of the O Plus Venti, which costs 6,400 pesos, running on Android Lollipop with an 8 megapixel main camera, 6-inch quarter HD display, not HD, quarter HD, got 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage with a 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. Here are your possible alternatives. We have a Alcatel Flash Plus with an octa-core, 1.5 gigahertz CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage with 13 megapixels and 8 megapixel camera. Slightly old UI, slightly old, kind of crappy, bloated UI. Still better. The cameras on the Flash Plus is quite good. The cameras on the Flash Plus 1 is quite good. So here's your option number 1 at 6,000 pesos. The option number 2 for 5,000 pesos is the Flash 2. It's got Android Lollipop 5.1 running on the newer version of the octa-core processor, 1.3 gigahertz octa-core, 5-inch HD display, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, 13 megapixel camera with a 5 megapixel front, 3,000 milliamp hour battery, and overall it's a very good phone. It's very good. The cameras are good then. I still like the Flash Plus in terms of cameras, but in terms of UI, the Flash 2 is better. So I like the design of the Flash Plus more than the Flash 2, but the Flash 2 is more affordable. Okay. That's our option number 2. Suggestion number 2. Suggestion number 3 is the Night Elite. This is when you're looking for... You're kind of crazy, you want some really amazing looking phone with some slowdown, some issues with performance because it's a Snapdragon 615 and the Snapdragon 615 is a underclocking beast. Not overclocking beast, it's an underclocking beast. This is the Star Mobile Night Elite. This is running on Android 5 Lollipop with a micro nano SIM, whatever, Snapdragon 615. We're gonna read the specs right here. There we go. Alright, so originally this was priced at 10,000 pesos, about 9,990, but they now discounted it for 6,490. This is the wrong price here, 6,490, it's not 6,590. It's got a Snapdragon 615, a very good processor, but not very good for when it's overheating, and it overheats a lot. But still, it's a very good processor. Better than any cheap quad core out there. It's got a full HD 5-inch display protected by Gorilla Glass. It's Android Lollipop. There's a light skin on it. The 13 megapixel camera on it is pretty good. I give it a good enough score. You can see it in my review if you want. I have a review on my YouTube channel. 5 megapixel camera. It's got 2 gigs of storage, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage with micro SD. Dual SIM LTE, 2,600 mAh battery, which is on the small side, but in my tests, the battery life is pretty decent. You're getting a free case, a screen protector, star camera app, technology, whatever, and it's not a bad phone. Oh, you're leaving now, Darren? Thank you for watching, dude. I know it's late. I don't even know what time this is in Indonesia. I think we're on the same time zone, but I know it's still late. It's 12 o'clock. Thank you for watching, and I didn't even know you're from Indonesia, so hope you can come back on next week's BTS. We have this show every week. So thank you for watching, Darren. I keep saying Darren. I'm sorry. Casey Santos, what's up? Casey Santos, what's up? There's your shout out, man. My 36, yeah, suggestion. Yeah, that's another good option. I don't have the specs on the My 36, but it is a very good phone. I don't remember most of the specs of it, but there you go. It's a very good phone. I haven't. The thing is, I haven't reviewed the Mi36, so I don't have a personal vouch for it. I don't have the personal, personal Alex seal of approval tested by the Kokak testing labs. We should have that should be I should put it on a note. Kokak testing labs, TM. I should put it in. That's a Kokak. Oh my god. There you go. There's an idea. When you have a good idea, you should always write it down. There you go. We're gonna have. I'm gonna make like a stamp. Kokak testing labs. So we don't have a stamp of Kokak testing labs for the MyPhone Mi35 or Mi36. We haven't tested any of these MyPhone phones, so I can't give you the Kokak testing lab seal of approval. But these three phones that I've given you today, that I've shown you, the Flash Plus, the Alcatel Flash 2, and the Night Elite, they give the very good price, very good phone for the price. Kokak testing labs seal of approval. All right, there you go. So there's three phones that I would suggest. I mean, OPlus is a brand that is slightly more expensive than these competitor devices, and OPlus is, they have a little bit of prestige. That's why the price is a little higher. But in my opinion, I don't think it's enough for OPlus to ask for so much money for their phones. To ask for, for 6,500 pesos, 600, 400 for a spec sheet that is nearly 3,000, not even 3,000 pesos worth for most brands. Okay, so but that said, if you are an OPlus fan, if you trust the brand, go ahead, buy the Venti if you want. But it is also a Starbucks size of phone. So just so you know, baka may mga tao dyan na ma-confuse. Ano yan? Starbucks? Yeah. Ah. Okay. Whew. We're making progress. We're making progress on our topic lists today. We have one more topic to go, and it is maybe the weirdest phone currently in our topic list. Oh, is there a video? We can watch a video. Oh, do I have to download this? Oh no. I'm sure meron sa YouTube, right? You don't need, just use my Kokak Editor Pro. What? Come on, Lenovo. Give me the YouTube channel of Lenovo, guys. There we go. There we go. So let's look for the video, the introduction video of Project Tango. Oh my god, it's 13 minutes. What? Smart shoes. Oh no, walang intro. Do I have to download this thing? I mean, mabilis naman internet natin. I guess we can do it. Just play it right here. There we go. Wait. There we go. Wala siyang audio pala. So here's the Lenovo Phab 2 Pro. The world's first Project Tango phone, or now renamed to just Tango. So this is the world's first Tango phone. Tango phone. Now it's a super big phone at 6.4-inch display, Quad HD, and it's got multiple camera sensors and depth sensors and maaga kayo nagkukwit ngayon. So Butch, thanks for watching, dude. I know, malapit na rin tayo matapos, but whatever. This 6.4-inch Quad HD display, pretty decent size. It's got, yeah, as you can see, marami siyang cameras on the back because of the Tango capabilities. And the thing is, the Tango capabilities is a Google project that essentially allows for not virtual reality but augmented reality. What it does is it's kind of like the Kinect sensor ng Xbox. So the cameras will detect the room in front of you with the, for example, if this is my Lenovo Phab 2 Pro, it will detect this computer in front of me, the surfaces that the computer is on, and now it knows this space, this entire thing in 3D space, and can add objects virtually dun sa display na nakikita ko. So if I had the table, yung demo nila, if I had the table, there's a domino app, augmented reality app there na Domino's. If I have the table, I scan that table on augmented reality project Tango/Tango. It knows that you have a table there, and I can put dominoes on that table. If the table cuts off at a certain point, and yung dominoes ko nandun, babagsak yung dominoes ko sa baba ng table. It knows the dimensions of your table. It knows, if you have a chair there or whatever. It's like the Kinect, but in a more aggressive way. It knows how to put certain things on your display where it makes sense in your reality-ish. So if you have a table, it'll put something on the table, making you believe that there is something on your table, and if you move your Project Tango device around, it moves in 3D realistically based on where your table was. So parang ganon, augmented reality nga, because it is real, it's showing you a real video feed of your table, but it augments it by adding something on top of it, like, a dinosaur on your room or something like that. This has been around for a while, but this is the first parang, high quality or high version technology of augmented reality, in where, marami siyang sensors to actually fully realize a higher quality version of augmented reality. Augmented reality before, at least the simpler versions of augmented reality, was, kunwari, tumayo ka and then pipindutin mo yung map and then papakita niya kung nasan sa part ng map yung pupuntahan mo. So, okay, save more sa amin, banda ron. So, if I turn on augmented reality back then, may icon lang. Pag tumingin ako dito sa right side ko, may icon ng save more doon pagkaanan ko dito. So that's augmenting my reality, because the phone knows that I'm facing this way, and this way is save more. But now it's more, more higher definition, because it knows the dimensions of your table, it knows the dimensions of your floor and stuff, like it knows where your wall is. It can draw stuff on your wall and it will look like you have something on your wall and something like that. So CSR Clash Royale Trollcaster, I don't know if you've been on the show before. I've read your name before, but thank you for watching, dude. So I'm not saying that this is gonna be a super important technology in the long run. I'm saying this is a cool technology to play around with, and there will be special uses for this technology, in my opinion, particularly in the realm of, let's say, augmented reality design, which is basically something like, if I was a interior designer and I had an empty room, right? I have a completely empty room, and I wanted to show my client, the owner of that room, my idea of how I would design this room. For example, I would put a chair over there. I would put this bed over here. I'd put a nice, curtain over there. Now, instead of drawing it on a piece of paper and showing you, hey, this is what it looks like, I can create an augmented reality version of this room on my Lenovo Phab 2 Pro. I'll say, okay, this is the room. Lenovo, check out this room. This is the dimensions. Check it out. Okay, now look at this wall. I'm gonna add a curtain on that wall, and that will be saved onto the app of the Lenovo Phab 2 Pro, which means if I turn like this and turn back over here, the room that shows right there will have a curtain on top of it. So if I was the client and I had a completely modified room on my augmented reality, I can step into a completely empty room, look around on my Phab 2 Pro, and I will see all of the interior design that my designer has done on the Phab 2 Pro, completely virtually only. You don't have to buy the products yet. So that's a good application of augmented reality. Top 5 best budget phone Philippine edition. You're welcome. So that's a good application of augmented reality where you can create or show certain things that is possible with a room in a professional sense, where you can design that room without buying the products yet and showing the client what it would look like if they bought the actual products or the actual design that you want. You know, you always see those in Extreme Makeover Home Edition stuff, right? So that's the thing. Another way is, for example, if you have a completely, open lot and you want to design a house or want to see what the house, if you design, the architect design a house on that thing, I can augment that reality by adding my exact 3D house on that thing, and I can show you, if you look around, you can see that house in 3D space on the augmented reality phone. So that's a very good idea of how to use augmented reality, or Project Tango or Tango. It's not a consumer-based product. Certain games will be able to be played in augmented reality, but I don't think that's going to be the main space augmented reality will be in. So let's get back to the phone. Best budget phone now for me is my phone, my 32, says Don Ronald Lim. Cheapest phone na 2 gig RAM and 16 gig storage, 3.5 na lang, down from 5K. Yeah, that's a pretty good phone. All right, so here's some pictures of the Phab 2 Pro. We're not actually, we'll just skim through them. All right, so here's the picture right there. Can we do next page? No, we have to go back, I think. Back. Phab 2 Pro. Let's just right click, open new window. Okay, new tab. Okay. So here's one of the other pictures. That's what it looks like. There's what it looks like, and that's what it looks like. By the way, there are 2 more versions of the Phab 2, the Phab 2 and the Phab 2 Plus, which we're not going to talk about anymore because they don't have they don't have augmented reality. As you can see, Phab 2, Phab 2 Plus. They're just standard phones with, sometimes depth sensors and whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's look at the spec sheets here. Here's the Phab 2 Pro spec sheets. We're just gonna read it real quickly and then we'll, move on. By the way, this is priced at $499 US, which you'll ask Motodoge. Hey Motodoge, what is $499 US into Philippine pesos?
$499 United States dollars equals 23,009 Philippine pesos and 14 centavos.
So 23,000 pesos, which is not bad. Not bad at all. But it is running on a Snapdragon 625. Not the best. It's a little bit pricey for a Snapdragon 625 processor. Anyway, I digress. Here's the specs. We have a pretty big phone, Android 6.0, Snapdragon 652, with 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage. Pretty good memory and storage with micro SD slot. The battery is 4,050 milliamp hours. Pretty good. The box has JBL headphones in them. Not bad. We have a 6.4 inch, you can see, 6.4 inch Quad HD display, 2560 by 1440. Not bad for 6.4 inch. I mean, it's not a bad display at all. 2.5D curved glass, unibody aluminum alloy. It's a combo slot with a nano SIM or micro SD slot, right? The cameras are 16 megapixel face detection autofocus with the depth sensor for Tango, motion tracker and sensor for Tango. You can't use that as a camera. Only the 16 megapixel you can use as a camera. The front is 8 megapixels fixed focus, pretty standard camera right there, and that's about it. To be honest, I think it's a decent price with the Tango technology, but Tango technology I don't think is for everybody just yet. The games are not there yet. The augmented reality is a very experimental technology for now. So it's for developers. It's for cutting edge people that want to try out augmented reality applications and stuff like that. It's not for consumers so much. But the good part is, if you have 23,000 pesos, oh my god, I need water. If you have 23,000 pesos lying around and this comes available, then why not? If you're interested in augmented reality, play around with new technology, then you can probably get the Phab 2 Pro and not be disappointed, except for the fact that it's such a huge phone. 6.4-inch display is a very huge phone. All right. Let's look. I think I have a picture here. Yeah, that's one of the pictures. It looks small here, but it's actually very big. 6.4 inches is pretty big. Not like 6.8, but 6.4 is still pretty big. All right, 6.8 is the 6.8 inches is the the Zenfone 3 Ultra. How is it in Japanese yen? Let's find out. Hey Motodoge, $499 in Japanese yen.
499 United States dollars equals 53,363 Japanese yen and 6 cents.
It's about the same price as a flagship phone, basically, but instead of flagship specs, it just it takes the processor lower a little bit, but gets a Tango, augmented reality sensors on the back, basically. So, like I said, if you have $500 lying around, there are a lot of other phones that are way better in terms of performance and stuff like that. But you can't. It's not terrible to go with something with Project Tango. It is just it's kind of a niche product that certain people will like, certain people will not. Especially people who don't like 6.4-inch phones. So there you go. Whew. All right. Well, I am out of topics, guys. So I don't know what else we want to do today. That's my last topic for you, and I don't know what else to do. Let's check YouTube. Let's check my Facebook. I'm happy with the stuff we talked about, though. I'm very what is this? Oh, meron nag-comments. Somebody supporting my Kokakin. Walang forever. I got 2 likes from Aaron and Norman. And Norman posted his own comment, so I'm gonna like it. Emilio Aquino says Lumia 950. What do you want to ask about the Lumia 950? It's a good. The Lumia 950 has a great camera. The operating system, the UI, everything else about the Lumia 950 is very, 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 very bad. The user interface is just antique. It's like an antique. Kokakauri, ano na po update? Wala pa rin. But nag-post sila ng bagong picture. Posted a new picture about the phone. Here it is. Here we go. At the very least, we can see that this has a reflective back. This is the back. We got a 3.5mm jack over here, some antenna dividers over here, and we have a very scary face of a girl here, which should not be in the actual phone, hopefully. Looks like there's an Auri logo on the back, lower right corner, and looks like the back is completely reflective. Hopefully, this is the actual, phone design, and hopefully they retain this phone design because it is a nice looking, metal-looking design. I don't know if it's actual metal. It does look metallic because of the antenna, cutouts, but we never know if it's real or not, and you never know when the hell this phone will come out. Kailan pa to? We've been talking about this since March, right? Early March. And it's April, May, June, 3 months. 3 months have passed. Hope Kokak Auri can rival CMM1. I don't think they're gonna be targeting the CMM1. The CMM1 is like 12,000 pesos, right? I don't think Firefly can actually make a phone that is 12,000 pesos. I don't think they'll try 7,000, 8,000. I don't think they're going to go above 10,000 just yet. But we'll find out in 2020 or something when the actual phone arrives, because it's been ages since they've been teasing the Firefly Auri. So I don't. It's gonna take longer, long time before this actually shows up in stores, and they haven't sped up production or teasing anything in a while. So wala pa rin eh. But let's hope this month. Who says this month? Okay, here's a question to end the show. Here's our Coca question of the show. Coca question of the show. Is the Firefly Mobile Auri going to be released in June 2016 or later than June 2016? There's your question. It is June 12, 2016 right now. It's already Independence Day in the Philippines. Happy Independence Day, brother Filipinos. Happy Independence Day. 118 years independent. What have we got to show for? Not a lot, dudes. Sad life. But we are 118 years independent, so maybe that's a way to celebrate. Anyway, here is post it in the chat, comment in the chat before we end the show, please. When is the Firefly Mobile Auri coming to the Philippines or coming to be available anywhere in the world? Is it gonna be June 2016 or later than June 2016? I'm gonna say later than June 2016. But somebody might roll the dice and say it's June 2016. So far, I'm getting answers that says it's later. So we'll see. All right. And maybe that's it for the show. I don't know. Do we have anything else? Ben says, pustahan pag nagtapos yung stream, dali-dali mabubuksan ni Kuya Alex yung AC niya. Yes, bubuksan ko yung aircon ko, and then bababa ako, inom ako ng soft drinks. Kasi nauhaw na rin ako sobrang... We're almost we've been streaming almost 3 hours now, and before I started streaming, I was running around doing stuff, preparing certain things for my. Actually, I tried to come up with money, so I went out later this evening, earlier this evening, sell some stuff to get some money for my camera. Hopefully. Hindi maudlot yung camera. Hopefully the camera is a good, hopefully the camera is working. For example, hopefully the camera is, the version that I want. There are certain versions that I don't want. And hopefully there's nothing wrong with the camera, like, dead pixels or something, whatever. There are things that could go wrong, but I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully by Monday I get my new crispy camera. And I was running around earlier today, the entire day, to actually come up with the money to pay for this new camera. And let's cross our fingers. Hopefully we get a new camera. We go, yeah, Monday, please. Alright, guys. That's it for the show. On that note, that's it for the show. I'm Alex from thetechnoclass.com. That has been the Big Time Show for July 11th, 2016. Thank you very much for watching. All of the newer viewers, like Neps from Japan. Crazy. You're watching from Japan. We have a viewer from Japan, basically. We have a viewer from Houston, Texas, which is Icy Hot USA, and Darren from Indonesia. We have gone international, guys. Kind of. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Everybody from the Philippines, lahat sila Norm, sila Bench, lahat ng matitibay, sila Don, Emilio Aquino. Everybody who has been watching even from the early days. Si Butch, si Clash Royale na natulog na. Sino pa yung natulog dyan? Casey Santos. Sino pa ba? Who am I forgetting? Guys, I'm sorry if I forget you. Sometimes I can't read all of the chat. But thank you for watching. That has been the show. I'm Alex from thetechnoclass.com. That's been another Big Time Show YouTube live stream for you. by you, by BTS, Kokak Nation, hashtag Kokak Nation. What's, hey, there you go. Kokak Nation. Wait, balik that. Kokak Nation? I don't know, whatever. Kokak Nation, Aaron Ocampo, thank you as well. Papa Aaron, thank you very much. Si Cavite Tech, I don't know kung nanood siya today, but there you go. May pasok na hata si Cavite Tech this coming. Hey, Mr. Sarcastic, thank you for watching as well. Whew! I want a drink. I need a drink. Alex from the Techno Class, big time show here. Thank you. Bye bye bye. Woo! If you are interested in what are my so let's okay. So one thing that is super huge this coming week. Here's our teaser for the next week's BTS. Next week's big time show we have. Wait, what? Oh yeah, wait. Some of these are important. Some of these are not so important. Some announcements in the video gaming front, like an all new Batman game is coming out, an adventure game from Batman. But the most important thing is there's an Apple WWDC this coming week. I think it's going to be Monday. I haven't figured out the exact time yet. E3 is also this week on Tuesday Philippine time. I believe it's Monday US time. Anyway, E3 is the biggest, video gaming expo in the world. So that's going to happen this coming week. Asus has another event. I don't know what they're not launching anything usually in this Asus event, so I don't know if there's going to be anything new. But also, there's going to be a new Star Mobile product this coming week on June 15. And Lazada, I'll be on the Samsung event checking out the On7, which we already proved that is way, way worse than my Motorola Moto X 2nd gen, which you should just buy instead. Moto X instead of the On7. Don't buy the On7. I'm sorry. Don't buy that thing. Don't buy that thing. Buy the Moto X. That's all my events for this week. I don't know if there's going to be more, but so far it's going to be an interesting week with E3, Apple WWDC, a new Star Mobile product, and to an extent, Lazada, Samsung On7. All right, that's it for the show. That's it for me. See you guys next time, and let's do the relaxed intro. Woo! Kohak Nation represent. Bye. Peace out. Vape Nation.